Hey, what's good, people? Whether it's everybody at work, in between class, while you're working out, or sitting on your ass, I want to welcome you to the CharlieGtv Podcast. And we have a hell of a day show lined up here for you today, man. It's July 15th. It's hot as fuck. And as you can see, we changed up the setup just for today, just for a little bit, for this special emergency episode of Project 2025. We have a whole lot to get into your business today, man. Of course, we talk about Project 2025. We talk about what happened with Donald Trump. And we talk about the general state of America right now and black people and how things are going for us and how things are going. And just a whole lot to get into today. Whole lot to get into. Before we get into that, I have to introduce the very, very cool brother that we have on here today. He's a friend of the show. He's been on here maybe 3 times already. Every time he comes on here, he gives great energy. He's someone that I'm very happy to have on the team, and he's someone that I'm very proud to call a friend. You know what I mean? My brother, my guy over here, right? A comedian on his own right. My guy's funny as hell. Thousands of views on TikTok. If you don't know him, then you're sleeping. I give you the one, the only, Escalo Smith.
Nah. No, for real. Thank you for having me back, Charlie. No doubt, man. Always a good time when I'm here.
Appreciate you coming back, bro, as always. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we got a lot to get into today, man. There's some crazy shit that America is like, I don't know, man. They acting like they're trying to crash out, man.
They act like they ain't got no home training, man.
But forgive me, all right? You guys give me 1 second because I have to go retrieve the beverages. Pardon me.
Yeah, that sounds like that's a good thing right there. Yeah, most definitely. Keep it going, goddammit. So how y'all doing today? You hear me? We in the city, back at CharlieGtv.
We back at it, baby.
What a good time. Come on, man. What a good time.
But y'all know how we start every podcast. We start every podcast with a watch this week. I would like to start with the guest, of course. So my guy, Escalo Smith, my mans, what is something that you watched this week? It could be a TV show, an anime, a YouTube channel. You know what I mean? What did happen? What did you watch this week that you would like to relate to the people?
I don't know if anybody heard of Hirocha Oda. I might say his name wrong, but yeah. One Piece.
One Piece.
Most definitely anime of the year. Stand up. Stand up. One Piece. Come on now. But yeah.
One Piece. All right. We gotta love Luffy. You gotta love Luffy.
Hell yeah.
That's a classic top anime in the lexicon. You know what I mean? You gotta respect it.
Hell yeah.
Gabillion episodes in. You know what I mean? I think it's still running.
Oh yeah.
Still running.
What, 93? 90?
Unlike
94?
Naruto, which had the decency to finally end with some decency, you know what I mean?
Let's not talk about the Leaf Village now. Come on.
And why I've never heard the Leaf Village said with such an inflection of disrespect in my life. That's crazy.
I'm sick
the
of
amount of animosity.
One Piece come up. Here come Naruto. Come on, y'all gotta stop this, man.
Oh my God! If it wasn't Naruto, there's only one other anime that it would be Dragon Ball Z. You know what I mean? Those are the fiercest fan bases in the anime. Gotta be the Dragon Ball Z fan base, the Naruto fan base, and the One Piece fan base.
Most definitely.
Those gotta be the most. And they do be 3 different groups a lot of times. A lot of the times they do be 3 different people. You know what I mean? They can be sometimes. Sometimes I feel like the Naruto and the Dragon Ball Z guys could get along. You know what I mean? And but sometimes it's always 2 out of the 3. It's very rare you get a guy that likes all 3.
Yeah, because man,
anybody got time for all 3? That's why it's too much episodes.
Too many episodes.
Too many episodes of fucking Naruto. Too many episodes of One Piece, and way too many episodes of Dragon Ball Z, dog. You know what I mean? So you really cannot. If you're a fan of all 3, you ain't got no life.
Damn. I don't have a life.
Cheers.
I did not hit that bottle. Okay. This is all Coke.
Oh, she said this is all Coke. Hit that motherfucker.
No, for real.
Go and get in there.
Got it, damn it.
That's supposed to be the mixer, not the main course. Go on and get in there, pimp.
God damn it. Let me get a little sip of that.
Yeah, it goes so good with the Coke too. Oh yeah, it's so smooth with the Coke.
Hen dog.
Yeah,
you know about the hen dog.
You know about that. We need some of that. What we're going through here today. Man. You know what I mean? So yeah, shout out One Piece. All right, my watch this week is definitely going to be Game of Thrones. That's the show I've been watching.
Okay, Game of Thrones. I never got into Game of Thrones, man. I heard about dragons and shit.
It's actually House of Dragon. Yeah, that's the one that's dropping right now. House of Dragon. The thing is, if you've never been into Game of Thrones, the main thing that you have to understand is that it's way more everything today is about the individual. And the reason why Game of Thrones appeals to me is because it's a different mindset. It's about the family. It's about your traditional. It's about building your family name, your house name.
Okay.
It's about you maintaining the land that your father's
Standing
father
on
had.
business.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and making the best decisions for your townsfolk that you govern over, you lord of the land and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So and the thing is, there's homosexuality and there's other things that happen in Game of Thrones, and a lot of times you see the selfishness to these decisions most in that, because it's like if you have only 2 sons, right, and one of them decides to be gay, and the other one is standing on business, but then he die in battle, you know what I mean? Now you left with the gay son that can't give you an heir, and now you like, dog, listen, is there a way that you can put on a face for the crown,
right,
and marry and give me an heir, and then we will ignore what you do in the brothels in the middle of the night? You know what I mean? Or who you have in your bedchamber.
Is that
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, for real. You know what I mean? But because what's necessary, because you have a duty to your house. You have a duty to the realm. You have a duty to be strong. You have to continue the line. You know what I mean? You have to instill these, like, and I think that's important. You know what I mean? And these are things that are lost in here in the world today. You know what I mean? There's no duty instilled upon the people. You know what I mean? And I think that's important because you want men to feel duty to society, because the only thing that stops bad men from doing bad things are good men.
Shit, I'd say they just got to be raised right. They got to be raised right. So
Good, and they got to be strong.
Right. Yeah.
Good, strong men.
Yeah, you ain't got to be strong. You just got to be raised right in the house. When you be raised right, you could do whatever you put your mind to. You ain't got to be strong. You can be book strong or knowledge strong. You know what I'm saying? Your brain be strong. You can be physically weak, but you know what I'm saying? Because you was raised under these.
Well, at least be trained in some sort of either weaponry or because you still have to be able to
protect yourself.
Hell yeah. Protect yourself, because at the end of the day, the only thing that, like I said, stops evil, if your loved one, you know what I mean, like maybe you just don't care about the people in your neighborhood. Fine, all right, but what about your mom? What about your sister? What about your grandma? Yeah. You know what I mean? What about the people that are vulnerable in your family that need protecting? Yeah. You know what I mean? You have to be strong to protect them.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely got to be strong to protect yours. For real.
And you know what I mean? If you don't want to take up that duty as a guy, you know what I mean? That's like crazy. That's like crazy.
You raised right. Somebody raised you different.
Yeah, man. You're supposed to want to take up that duty. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean. I'm not gonna get into too deep about that and the other stuff. I was going left down the path anyway. So, talking about America, man. It's election season. It's 2024 election season. After the debate, which did you watch any of it?
I didn't watch none of the debate. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You ain't watching any of the highlights, none?
Nah, I caught a little bit of this and there on like social media, you know, because stuff was going rampant or whatever. Yeah. I caught a little bit here and there, but no. I haven't been tapping in.
All right. So, but what is the gist that you've gathered from what you've seen from a non-paying attention? Who won that debate from what you have seen? Do you have any idea?
I believe the debate is on Trump's side because there's a lot of, I don't hear Biden's name a lot, or I don't see a tweet about Biden a lot. You see Trump, this, that, and the other. But yeah, I believe Trump has got it all in his hands right now because you see what they try to do to him.
Yeah, you know what's crazy. One thing I noticed is it's a random thing to bring up, but I was on TikTok and I was scrolling and I saw a lot of lives and it was verses on lives, and there was a lot of Biden versus Trump verses on live.
Yeah, they're getting off on
you know what I mean?
The topic.
Yeah, and
I know what you're doing.
And Trump kept winning a lot of those lives. You know what I mean? I can't wait till I can get 1,000 followers on TikTok. So maybe I could go live with my homie.
Get that battle going on.
You get that battle going on, that Trump versus Biden battle.
Because Trump is trending right now. So
yeah.
You see everybody making them the little Trump videos of, this is what he did in the video, making it a little funny, and they getting off on every one of them. Getting off because they're like, this shit is funny.
Mm-hmm. It is. You know what I mean? And the fact that he survived, they're making a martyr out of him. You know what I mean? And the fact that he survived is the best thing for America, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? And honestly, I felt like he was going to win already before this happened. Yeah. You know what I mean? And now it's like
the pressure was too deep for him. They like, damn, we got to get him out of here, man.
Yeah.
He's going to win.
The way they was talking about it was really vicious, and it was really not cool. You know what I mean? I don't know if I still have it on my thing. I don't think I do. You know what I mean? But it was really crazy. You know what I mean? I could try to.
You talking about amongst the crowd or?
Huh?
Who was talking about who?
I was talking about with Nancy Pelosi.
Okay.
Was this right here. Let me go to the post. You got to hear what Nancy Pelosi is saying about Trump. You know what I mean? She's like the Democrat Speaker of the House.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Does this sound like she's talking about having a good democratic election, or does she talk about? Does this sound like she's calling for something else to happen? And this is before the assassination happened, attempt happened.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So hear this out.
Mixed. Some people are saying because Donald Trump is such an authoritarian, an autocrat, we have to win this election. This is not a normal election where you want to win. If you don't, you cooperate and do the best you can for the country and hope to win the next time. This is something that is undermining our democracy, and he must be stopped. He cannot be president. I hear mixed. Some people.
He said he must be stopped. He cannot be president.
She sound like she trying to geek something up. Like, look, man, we gotta do something.
Yeah, he must be stopped. Like, well, what is that? What does that mean?
She was calling to her cousin.
He can't be president. He must be stopped.
Huh? She was calling out. He can't do it. We don't want him. He must be stopped. She want
like that's what I'm saying.
National TV. She ain't playing.
Like
must be stopped.
Like don't that sound?
That sounds a little fishy to me.
That don't age real well, dog. No. To have her saying that and then what this happens. You know what I mean? She's inciting. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. You know what I mean?
That is nuts. Right?
From an official. You know what I mean? That's not like So I'm just saying, man. That's the concerns about Biden. You know what I mean? She's talking about that doesn't sound like someone who's ready to have regular democratic discourse. What do you mean he must be stopped? This is why they tried to bankrupt him with the lawsuits. That didn't work. You know what I mean? They tried to lock him up in jail. That didn't work. You know what I mean? They literally tried to take mans out.
From the rooftop.
And thank goodness that didn't work. You know what I mean? He is the Teflon Don.
He must be stopped. You heard
Big
her.
T, not the little one. All right? Not the little one. All right, Big T, big pimping on my lip, big fist for y'all niggas, all right? He said, fight, nigga, fight. Nigga. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Legendary.
Yeah, for real. Strong fist.
Strong fist.
You got it. I got it.
For real, like,
hell
you
out
know
my
what
way,
I
I
mean?
got it.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, I'm still like it's the fact that how he responded. A coworker told me he thinks it's staged.
I believe it was staged. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because the simple fact you just got a shot. You talking about some? Get out the way. Let me throw my hands up and give him another clear shot. Huh? I ain't never seen no shit like that. And then the crowd behind him was real funny. No, for real. That situation did not look right. If it's Secret Service, why ain't no get down? Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's go get in that truck. Let's blow off. Fuck this. We'll do it nigga another time. I don't get that.
And the photographer sitting there about to die for the shot.
You hear me? She want all the angles. She want all the angles.
Photographer sitting there got bullets whizzing by. It's like, I gotta get this shot though.
It's crazy.
That's crazy. She deserves a tip, top dollar. You know what I mean? Her getting them pictures while she could have died behind that camera. You know what I'm saying? But you think it was staged?
Most definitely, I think it was staged, bro. Not for real. It was too funny. It was like not funny. No, I'm talking about like he just looked at.
Why? Because the crowd didn't run enough.
The crowd for one, and then it's like you the president. You just got busted and it skinned your ear. Whatever happened, why you didn't leave that stage instead of getting shuttled over and then standing up throwing a fist up, strong fist, Black Power or Go America, whatever the fuck that was.
Well, I'll tell you this. This is advice that I had gotten
Yeah.
from somebody, and it's true. And he said, because I was talking to him about the people, my homie Dion, talking to him about the people that had gotten shot at that block party here in Detroit. And he said the people that got shot were the people that was running. You know what I mean? The thing is, he says if this gunshot starts ringing off, the best thing to do is actually to hide and take cover. You know what I mean? Because unless you're the target that the gunman is shooting for,
Right.
he's not trying to shoot you. He's trying to shoot whoever he's shooting at. You know what I mean? So if you run to wherever you're trying to run to, you run the risk of going across the crosshairs in between him and whoever he's trying to shoot at. Yeah. But if you were to stop and take cover, then not only is he not shooting at you, now you're not running across the crosshairs. So you're more likely to stop, take a and give him a chance to either have to reload or be taken out by another guy. Yeah. In either way, you're better out of harm's way by ducking down. So I think that's why, in my opinion, they probably had him duck down there for a while. Yeah, that's why. Until they got in the radio like, hey, we good. We cleared him out. We got him down. We got him down. Like, all right, let's move him out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I would imagine. Yeah. That's what I would imagine. That make more sense, though. That make more sense. You know what I mean? Because I'd be like, all right, have him get down first. Because if you have think about it, if you have a sniper and he's on you and he has you in your crosshairs and he's shot just by your ear, if you still standing up and you start moving to the right, I'm with your crosshairs moving with you to the right. But if you then immediately drop down and I can't have you in my crosshairs anymore, well then I can't shoot you. Right? No, now. I feel that. You know what I mean? As opposed, like so from a shooter perspective, I want you to run. I want you to. That way you'll stay. I can still keep bucking at you. But if you immediately duck down, then I can't.
Yeah, I'm just speaking on like the aftermath. You feel me? I understand the part like him getting up, like them sheltering him, boom, get down, then get over the radio. They like, you done. Yeah. Right after that, get the fuck on. You feel me? Fuck all the publicity. But this Trump, we know with Big T though. You feel me? He want that. He getting off. I get it, but it's like it was funny. I'm like, damn. Did this supposed to happen?
The thing that bugged me out is the only reason why I think it wasn't because he got shot by, and someone else got shot.
Yeah, I heard that somebody in the crowd got shot.
So that's real bullets flying through the air. So to me, because I heard like 5-6 pops when I listened to it. You know what I'm saying? So someone else getting hit and hurt means that there must have been real bullets flying through the air.
Most definitely, because he started shooting, then the Secret Service started busting back at him. You feel me? That's how they.
And there's a real dead body up there. Yeah. There's pictures I've seen of the real dead body. So it was real. He got shot at.
Yeah, most definitely did.
And he must have shot shots at the thing because someone else got shot. You know what I mean? So to me, to risk getting shot in the ear, who do you trust to shoot? They say that what they say is that the bullet that hit Donald Trump hit someone first and then hit him.
Oh, ricochet type shit.
Yeah, they say that if that person didn't get hit, Trump might have been out of there. So I don't know. If I'm already in the lead in the race, I'm already leading the race.
You hear me?
I just had a debate where my counterpart was falling apart. You know what I mean? And since then, he has continued to have several gaffes and fall. Called the leader of Ukraine, Putin.
Yep, in the middle of it, I'm talking about looking drunk as hell. He talking about, no, I'm sorry. I'm trying to correct yourself quick as hell. I'm like, what the? I seen that. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so I'm like, you made mistakes in the debate. You since have made other mistakes. You just obviously are in cognitive decline. So me, as the President Trump, I ain't got to do nothing but watch you fall apart,
you hear me?
Keep being me, and keep stepping. You know what I'm saying? So he was already going to win. I don't think I need to risk a bullet being half an inch from killing me.
Hell no.
To boost me in the polls right now. You know, I think Biden needs that risk more. I could believe Biden staging it more right now because he needs everything he could get on his side.
Biden can't even stand on his 2 feet, man.
Which is why I'm more likely to believe that Biden, you know, I'm not going to say he did it or called it out, but he just didn't stop the guy that was going to do it. Like, that's what they say about 9/11. Like, we didn't probably plan to do 9/11, but we might have, like, let it. They feel like they might have, like, just let it happen.
Like, shit, fuck it.
You know what I mean? Because they're like, all right, we want a war with the Middle East. We want to go over there for oil.
Let's start something.
And it just so happens that we hear that there's some people. And the messed up thing is that, like, apparently what they'll do is that, like, because they had some operations where it would be like, imagine there's 15 people on the operation to go blow up some shit, and, like, 7 of them are undercover agents. It's like, listen, more than half the team undercover agents, and they're the ones that really orchestrated it and funded it and convinced these other guys to go along. Y'all doing all of this, and y'all acting like y'all trying to undercover operation trap these guys as terrorists, but these guys would have never had the resources and the plan and the ability to actually fulfill this plan if it wasn't for y'all helping them, like, but infiltrating their organization that wasn't really organized. So I got there and organized it. Like,
And take that shit over. Fuck it.
like you're not infiltrating the group if you half the group, my nigga. You are the group. Like you are the group. Man. You are the group. You know what I mean? That's crazy. I'm just saying, man. The things that they do, you know what I mean? And that's why, you know, I'm gonna save that for the second half. You know what I mean? But yeah. Another question is, I didn't really ask you this probably, even though who has your vote after the debate? Who would you vote for? You gotta vote. Who you voting for?
I'd probably go with Big T. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I'd probably go with Big T.
If they would give me, why Trump?
Honestly, because I ain't gonna lie, I feel like he already a businessman. He got a lot of power. You feel me? I believe he bring a lot of structure and a lot of like fear to other people. You feel me? Don't fuck with us. You feel me? We are the bullies. You understand me? So that's why and what Trump did last year or whatever year it was, saying everybody the stimulus check. You feel me? A lot of people make fun of it, but that puts some people out of some debt. You feel me? No, for real. You feel me? And
he freed
Kodak.
With that.
He freed Kodak and Dwayne Carter
and Lil Wayne. Hell yeah!
Come on, man. No, for real.
Kodak could still be in jail right now.
Come on now, and Wayne. No, for real.
I mean, I don't know. Part of me feel
That's
like
just part of it for me. You feel me? No bullshit.
Part of me feel like Kodak might have been healthier in jail. I don't know.
No, he's sober right now. Well, as he say, you feel me? Kodak say he's sober, and he pushing it too. Like he pushing positivity on his fans. Like if I could do it, bro, y'all could do it. Because Kodak said he was on that shit, whatever that shit was. I don't know.
Yeah, we could tell because I seen in some of them videos and some of them last interviews I saw of him didn't look well.
Man, no.
So
I'm glad.
Everything. I'm glad people must have pulled him aside and was like, "Yo, not a good look." You know what I'm saying? You looking
whoever
crazy.
It was, maybe it was in himself or whatever it was. Man, I'm proud of him.
He always had a strong spirit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He was always resilient, motherfucker.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
That's the Haitian spirit in him. You know what I mean? But so yeah, Donald Trump got your vote. Donald Trump also probably has my vote. You know, if I could do ranked choice voting, which is when you can choose who your top choice is and your second choice is, and then they choose based on like popular vote. You know what I mean?
Right.
So my top choice would be JFK.
Damn.
Over Donald Trump. If I could choose it exactly who I want to be president, I would choose the Kennedy. You know what I mean?
JF Kennedy.
Yeah. The reason why?
Why? Tell me.
Number one, he said that it's obviously his family member.
Okay.
The conspiracy, the theory is that Kennedy was killed by the Secret Service and the CIA. You know, like it was the government.
His own peoples.
The government took out Kennedy. They want to say the theory that they put out is it was the mobsters.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it was the president guarded by the government. You know what I mean? The thing is, Kennedy believed that the Secret Service, the CIA, and all that secret shit.
Yeah.
That in a transparent, that doesn't make it has no place in a democracy because he's like the people have to know what is going on.
Right.
And what the government is doing in order to vote and make the right decisions. If you have a whole sector of the government that's funded and given to secrecy, where the CIA don't got to tell you what the fuck they're doing.
Right. Hell no.
They got to tell you what their operations are.
Tell you nothing.
They got to tell you nothing.
Nada.
Meanwhile, they're like a damn near global organization that'll like go anywhere using Navy SEALs, doing whatever the fuck they want to do.
Whatever. You
know what I mean? And they're really unaccountable to the people for real, because it's like we don't elect the people in the CIA. Okay. They're no.
Damn.
They're like an agency that just hires, but they're not. We don't elect like the director of the. You don't elect. That's like you don't elect the police officers.
Right. That's just some.
Think about that. You don't like the same thing, but you might. I think you can elect the sheriff maybe or something like that.
Why the sheriff though?
I don't know, because I guess he sort of leads and would determine, I guess, I don't know, the moral compass of the police department, maybe.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, you don't elect like the FBI agents.
Right.
We don't elect the
Most
FBI.
definitely. Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? FBI is just an agency that just hires. You know what I'm saying? So,
but it's still a government job type shit.
but it's a government job.
Yeah, okay.
But these people have power,
Yeah.
and some people feel like they have power more than the president. Because the FBI could try to like lock up the president or be against the president.
Right.
Meanwhile, the FBI is like, who the fuck are you? You're like, and that's why he's like, we need to scale back the CIA, scale back the FBI, because they're agencies that have overgrown, out of control,
Right.
to the point where they're challenging the other parts of the government.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, if we're the FBI, think about it, we're the FBI.
Right.
You're a senator, you're a congressman.
Right.
If you're not trying to do what we want, you're not playing ball with us, we will just put a microscope on your whole life, and anything
Point
you're
you the
doing,
fuck out.
anything you're doing in the league, you're going down.
Hey.
You know what I mean? And you can't. And they got like a 90-something conviction rate. So like they don't come for you until. But they always say by the time the feds come,
Yeah.
they've been
You
on
in
you
debt
for
like a
years.
motherfucker. Yeah.
They've been on you for you. By the time if the feds come knocking, by the time they come knocking, they've been on you for a
No,
while.
for real. You already know they've been watching you.
They've been on you for a while. They didn't locked up case.
yeah.
They got the case book, line, and sinker by the time they're not.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna tell you how many times you tied your shoe. You know, they got,
What corner he was on.
they got everything for you. You know what I'm saying? So
crazy.
they fucked up, and then they did that to the president to like listen, and they'd be like, yo, we don't gotta. Who says we gotta prosecute? We'll just leak it to TMZ, dog.
Damn. We the FBI.
You could get tried by public opinion.
Damn. Tripping on their ass.
You know what I mean? So,
Damn.
who could tap your line like them and go leak your shit? You know who said that was happening? Tucker Carlson.
Who the fuck is that?
Tucker Carlson he's still alive. Like is a journalist.
Okay.
He went to go interview Vladimir Putin
Damn.
recently, very very recently, like within the last like 6 months or something. And he's like, so the government was like mad at him. He was saying how that was his first time, like, because you're just like that's like me going to interview Vladimir Putin.
Okay.
Like I'm like, even though he was a bigger guy, he's on Fox, so you're still just a guy.
Yeah.
And you're getting in between. That's like government shit. You can't just go fly to, but he can, but you can't. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So the government was like telling him, yo, if you don't ask certain questions or if you do this and that, he was basically like, and he said that one of the things he learned about your phone being bugged, he said his phone kept dying of battery. He said he would charge it up. Like an hour later, it would be dead of charge. And he'd buy a new phone. And if you're charging them good, and then like with a week later,
Do the same
dying
thing.
of charge. And the reason why is because how many back softwares and spywares your phone is actually running. And it uses your phone battery faster. You know what I mean? I was like, that's a good way to tell you your phone battery, keep dying. You know what I mean? You might be because you got a lot of spyware and bugware on your phone that's running in the background that you think you're not using your power like that, but it's using your power on your phone to running your shit.
That's
You know what I mean? So he was like, and what happened was he was going to interview Vladimir Putin, right?
Okay.
But he's also friends with Edward Snowden.
Okay.
Edward Snowden, he said him and Edward Snowden, he only said this after because it leaked, but he said him and Edward Snowden didn't want an interview. He didn't want to be on camera.
Wow.
But they're friends. He just wanted to have a dinner with him, just to talk to him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So even though he's going to interview Vladimir Putin, he also at one point during that visit went to go have dinner with Edward Snowden. That leaked on TMZ and everything. You know, even though they're talking to him, he said the only way that could have leaked is from the FBI and them leaking from my focus. We didn't publicize that. That's I'm here to that was completely secret. So he was like, the fact that leaks from my phone from the government is showing up in tabloid headlines. You know what I mean? It's like he's like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
he was like,
that shit was bugged.
he was like, that's nuts. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you can't prosecute me for what I'm doing, but you're trying to leak my information to like make me look bad. You know what I mean? Yeah.
crazy.
So he's like, it's just weird how the government is doing these things. Who's bugging his phone? Who's doing that? You know what I mean? It's probably the CIA, FBI type shit.
Damn, yeah,
you know what I
chill
mean?
fuck
Like,
out.
yeah, because it's not like that's not. He's just a free American citizen going to fly somewhere to go talk to somebody.
Had dinner.
And now you acting like, you know what it's sort of like? You ever seen the movie with Seth Rogen and they going to interview Kim Jong-un? It's called The Interview with Seth Rogen and James Franco, I think I believe. You know what I mean? And never seen it. It's a funny movie, yo. They're going to interview Kim Jong-un in North Korea. Okay. Because Kim Jong-un's a fan. Mm-hmm. But these two guys are American. Right. And before they booked the flight, and they made a big thing about we're subscribers. We got to go interview him. Right. The government pulls them aside and listen. Poison him with this. You know what I mean? Shit. It's like if you get a chance to go over there, you got to do this. You got to fucking serve your country. You get a chance to go over there type shit. You know what I mean? So that was in a movie. That was in the movie. Right. And now I'm hearing about Tucker Carlson in real life going to go interview Vladimir Putin while the Ukraine war is happening. That's nuts. You know what I mean? And they're trying to put pressure on them. It's just crazy. It's crazy, and there's too many movies that came out about Civil War and shit. I think we had talked about it. We had talked about that shit. Yeah. Damn,
that's crazy. Dog, yeah, we did have one. Yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah, we talked about that Civil War shit, one of the last clips, and now look, they're trying to get down to it's looking more and more.
They put it in the movies, man. They put it in the movies.
Dog, I'm with how shit feeling right now. That's I think crazy. I need to go double back and watch that movie for real. For real. You know what I mean?
We sure did have a conversation about that shit.
Yeah. Because it's like damn, because it's looking like I ain't gonna say nothing, man. You know what I mean? So speaking of that, right? I was gonna ask you, what worries you most about America? Of all the things, what worries you most about America?
What worries me the most about America is we never been through nothing real dramatic, like Civil War. Honestly, you feel me? I don't think we ready for no out of control type of riots like back in the day where they was fire hardening people and shit, sending dogs on people. I don't think we ready for that type of shit no more. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. You feel me? Because it's a different generation right now. Yeah.
Speaking of that, that's what I'm most worried about is I feel like the fighting force of men today in America is the weakest it's ever been in our empire's existence. You know what I mean? And what also worries me is they say, because there's articles about this, it's not being publicized, but they say that the average age of an empire. So when you think about the Persian Empire or the, British Empire, you know what I mean, or every empire that's ever risen, the Roman Empire, you know what I mean, they say the average age of an empire is 250 years. And then I asked Google, how old is America?
What was the estimate?
248 years old. So America's 248 years old, right about at the average age of empires, when empires usually begin to decline and crumble or implode. Or break out into war for being spread too thin and different things like that.
We overdue.
You know what I mean? And there's different, when you look at China, we're a young country compared to other countries that have already gone through different regime changes and different revolutions and different things like that. When you look at other, like the French Revolution, the Enlightenment era, this, that, the different regimes that have taken over China, different generations, different, you know what I mean, that, America hasn't really gone through a lot of what other countries have gone through, but I feel like we're about to. Yeah, you know what I mean?
We had that scare that we think we the bullies. We think shit can't happen.
Yeah.
And that shit is shaky right now.
And people supporting China more, and people supporting Russia more.
Yeah, because they know they got some shit behind them.
They know they're not really supporting us like they used to. They look at us like we used to be John Wayne. We used to be cowboys. We used to be, you know what I mean? Shit was cool. You know what I mean? We pop it with the new cars and shit. You know what I'm saying?
The Timbs on, the fresh Timbs.
Yeah. The pickup America freedom. You know what I mean? Doing what you want to do, chasing your dreams and shit like that. That's right. Now,
it's
and action movies and shit. But America is more like our exportation now is like this LGBT. To be honest, like is what a lot of they see. That's what a lot of what they see, and it's not as inspiring. It doesn't hit with the rest of the world for real, for real. So when America's pushing American flag, and now it looks different colors in the American flag, you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
You know, like that's not.
That's showing our the other side, like they're a little soft.
Now because a lot of the world is religious. Now we looking like Sodom and Gomorrah.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Y'all know you know about Sodom and Gomorrah.
Exactly. So while and to the rest of the world, we probably are the closest thing with some of the areas of America that exist. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying there's more lawless areas. You know what I mean? But there's not more organized areas that are as free as this. So. But anyway, what worries me most about America is the fighting force of America, which is like men aren't being encouraged to be men. You know what I mean? They're like encouraged to be everything else. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you'd get more attention if you came out as gay. You'd get more attention if you tried to be a woman. You know, than you would just being a regular guy.
You hear me?
You know what I mean? Like
not being yourself. It's like.
And in today's world, when people are going after attention as much as possible, you know what I mean? Like I can see how you can get caught up with that. You know what I mean? Like, I seen some guy talking about something in his podcast where he said he wanted to kill himself.
Damn.
Because he claims he's a straight guy, but he's done like these non-straight scenes and has a OnlyFans. Right. And he says that people bought these videos and showed them to his parents and stuff. Yeah. And that he feels bad about it and it made him want to kill himself or whatever. And I'm like,
but you chose that, you know what I'm saying? He chose that, how to pick up his bag, you feel me? He chose to do that shit.
That's what I'm saying. You chose to do that. Like
this social media is go get around.
Yeah. You didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? You, for some reason, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? But yeah. Now, I was going to ask you, the fight. So about on the fighting force of America, the men, I hope y'all ready, dog, because they drafted you. They signed y'all up to be drafted. Quick. You know what I mean? And, you know, I really want to know how the U.S. Army feels about that transgender thing when it comes to getting drafted, because I will identify as, and I'm joking, I'll go to war. I'd rather go to war than have to be Carla than not go to war. Man. You know what I mean? Because I wonder if they make the cutoff line, like, if you chop it off, then I really will leave you at home. Right. You know what I mean? But how many are willing to chop it off just not to go to war? You know what I mean? If you, I mean, I guess if you're willing to, that's a pretty good trade-off, because that's basically you deserve it. You know what I'm just?
No, man, fuck that. Yeah, nah.
You ain't raising your sword, then you ain't raising your sword. All right?
No, man. No, that's some crazy shit. No,
if you ain't willing to stab, you ain't willing to stab. All right? You ain't stabbing nothing. You ain't stabbing nothing if you ain't stabbing nothing.
Man, don't stab it all.
All right? If you ain't trying to kill it, you ain't trying to kill it. All right? There ain't no get right. Stop it. All right, you ain't trying to fuck some shit up, then you ain't trying to fuck some shit up. All right, get out of here. All right.
Stop it, man.
All right. If you want to plow some shit, you got to go plow some shit. All right, you got to get done. All right, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? You want to get it popping, you got to go get it popping. That's all I'm saying. You know, I think that's, you know, you got to make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real.
But yeah, do you feel like your vote matters?
Yeah, I believe my vote matters. Yeah, because I'm with the people, I guess. Yeah. I guess, yeah. But I to be honest, bro, I haven't voted in a couple of years. I ain't gonna lie.
I voted in my last presidential election, and
I'll say
I feel like
the last one, but the recent one before, maybe.
I feel like I might have voted for Biden. I can't remember.
Most definitely I did.
I can't remember. If I did vote, there's a high chance I voted for Biden, and I apologize. I do. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if Ukraine would have went in the Russia and all of that stuff would have happened if Trump was in office.
Yeah, I had misread Trump. I ain't gonna lie, I was messed up too. I'm like, damn, this guy, fuck this guy. I'm gonna go with Biden. I ain't gonna lie, going along the crowd, dumbass. But yeah, Trump had this shit right, bro. Like I said, that stimulus check, that helped a lot of people, bro.
It did.
No, I'm for real, because a homeless guy could have grabbed one of them bitches. No,
yeah.
And I was trying to put my dog, Rick, shout out to Rick. Wherever you at, Rick. No, for real.
Yeah, because even if you didn't have a bank account, they were trying to give you a debit card.
Yeah. And they were trying to give you that stimulus check.
They were trying to make sure you got it.
Hell
they were trying to make sure you got that shit, you know what I'm saying?
No, for real.
And for real. And that, like I said, that stimulus check is the reason how I got my first car.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they gave me that money, and at the time, my mom's car had messed up, and I was paying like $400 a week or something like that in Uber, going back and forth to work.
And you needed something
You know
to
what I
happen.
mean? So I was like, bro, I got this little $1,200. I'm paying $400. If I don't buy the car,
Right.
I'm gonna spend this money in 3 weeks,
Right.
guaranteed for $400 a week to this Uber thing.
Right
So if I could buy whatever I could get for $1,200, if it could last 3 weeks, it'll pay for itself. You know what I mean? It'll pay for itself if it could just last 3 weeks.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because then I wouldn't have to have paid for Uber. I would have to pay for just gas. You know, which brings me down to like $60 a week, $70 a week, as opposed to $400 a week.
See?
You know what I mean?
That
So
stimulus check came through.
I'm telling you.
That mug came through because I was in a rough spot too. I say, ooh, huh?
Yeah, we need it.
1,300? I'll take it.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Man.
You don't know.
And my cousin them doing that one thing. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Not for real.
I know what you had heard about it.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? I don't know what you heard about it, but we know we're going to swerve around it. You know what I mean?
Huh?
You know what I mean? You heard something. You know what I mean? But yeah, the next thing we have here, the electoral college versus the popular vote. You know what I mean? That's the reason why I feel like the vote doesn't matter as much on a grand scale, because we've had a couple times where like the electoral college has voted against the popular vote.
Yeah.
And to me, if the majority of Americans vote for somebody, that should be the person that wins.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it's trending, that person is trending, they go for them.
They should win.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I don't want to see that happen with Donald Trump, with these delegates, where the popular vote is for Donald Trump and the delegates are like, yeah, but, we really feel like...
We feel like Biden does this the best way.
Shut your bum ass up.
You see what's going on. Big T stepping on shit, dodging bullets. Man.
So who...
Many,
Yeah, 50 changes shit.
Come on.
You seen that? Oh, my
Wish
God.
step up on me.
Lord, I don't cry no more.
Come on.
I'm telling you, this shit was funny, because 50 Cent had a concert, and he put Donald Trump's face
I seen
on
that.
this thing
That's why I
up
said
there.
that.
You know, that shit is funny as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm telling you, like,
Boy, bulletproof.
he
out
making
here.
memes and shit. Like, he got this election in a cinch, bro. Or he just got to stay in the house, or like you gonna come out and do rallies.
I think America needs structure, bro. I think we need somebody to go put that foot down. And TB standing on business. Let's be true. Let's be real now.
Yeah.
No, for real. Come on. Big TB standing on business.
And I don't like that. And the thing, we'll get into it later more. You know what I mean?
All right.
But what bothers me really a lot about it is the fact that they're so mad about this Project 2025 that the Republicans have. I've read a decent amount about it. We're not getting into it really that much, but I just wanted to say this, that like, it's very detailed.
Oh yes, it is. Because I just about to double back on what you were saying. I heard some debates that was going crazy.
Yeah.
No, for real.
It's very detailed and it's very extensive. And I feel like the Democrats just rule out of fear. They just want to be like, oh, the Republicans scary, Republicans bad. But my thing is this: at least the Republicans have a detailed plan and vision how they think it's gonna. And when you read some of
structure.
it don't all sound crazy. Some of it sounds a little odd, but some of it sounds reasonable. You know what I mean? So, and the Democrats have no plan. That's one thing that pissed me off. I'm like, where's your 2025 project plan? What the fuck have you people been up to
Tell Biden
this whole
to stand
time?
up and tell us something about what he got going.
What's your vision? Your vision can't be to just stop their vision from coming true.
No, for real.
Because that seems to be your only vision right now, to just stop their vision.
We have to stop him at any cost.
Yeah.
You heard her.
Yeah, but what do you, to do what? To do what with the country? To do what? Make everyone wear more pink? You know what I mean? That's all you got to, that's all y'all can figure out? And that's all y'all can figure out.
Yellow and green and yellow, pink, purple.
I'm just saying that's all y'all can figure out for real. Like, that's crazy to me.
Crazy as hell.
You know what I mean? But yeah. So I don't understand what's going on there, man. Overall, like, if you had to bet money, do you think that a civil war is going to happen in America within the next 5 years?
Man. How stuff looking? Yeah, bro. I could bet some money on that because shit don't look like peaches and cream for real. Shit, it look shaky as hell.
Yeah, I don't like how it's looking.
No, for real.
I don't like how it's looking. We need stronger leadership. Even though I appreciate Donald Trump, he's still an older man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think we need more strong, intelligent, savvy leadership that's going to help us navigate this part of an empire where we all apparently fall apart. You know what I mean? We have to use the knowledge. The thing about this empire compared to all the empires in the past is they didn't have the technology and the things that we have today.
Right.
You know what I mean? If we can figure it out how to get, if anything can help us, AI can or something. You know what I mean? Like can help us like run simulations to figure out what's the best way to navigate our way to the future. This part here because we might not have all the answers. You know what I'm saying? But that's why you pray to a higher power, even if it's a power that you had to create. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So. I remember one time in this Family Guy episode, out of nowhere, you know what I mean, one of the kids, there was the fat dude, he wasn't into God like that, but he was a big Star Wars fan. You know what I mean? And he had gone through something.
Star Wars.
He had gone through something.
Yeah.
And his mother told him, instead of telling him to pray, told him to meditate and use the Force. You know what I mean?
Wow.
You know what I mean? And he's like, I can't pray to it. It's not God. He's like, isn't it a force you call upon that you can't see that helps you in situations and times of need? You know what I mean? Like the force that connects us all. You know what I mean?
Wow. Who made that? What you talking about there, sir?
Yeah.
Who invented that idea in your medulla, sir?
Exactly.
You hear me? How do you wake up in the morning, sir?
Exactly. You know what I mean? These ideas that, and the thing is, one of the things that Terrence Howard, even though he had that second interview that the guy tried to tear him down, the one thing that he didn't tear down and he agreed with is the proving of the ether.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, where they tried to say growing up, I remember they said that the space is a vacuum, as in like there's nothing in between us and the moon.
Right.
You know what I mean? But actually there's an ether. We're all connected. You know what I mean? Because there is a fluid that we're all in. There's the ether that we all exist between me and you.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why they say like there's a shared consciousness on the planet. You know what I mean? Where something can happen.
Right. And everybody can feel it type shit.
We can feel it. That's why I think we can feel like
something's coming.
Like 500,000 people died in the Ukraine in the last year.
Man, what?
Over this war shit. You know what I mean? So like, and people died in other places. Were like, I think we could feel that.
Hell yeah. I
think that there's a general uneasiness that most humans could feel on the planet right now. You know what I mean? Whether they're aware of the situation or regardless of their real awareness. Right. You know what I mean? They have a level of, they can look at the people's faces around them and can tell that there's a lot of uneasiness there. You know what I mean? So, I think that there's some sort of like collective we could feel it. We could all feel it. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. You know, that's one of the reasons why I've been attracted to concerts.
Okay.
Because when you're in a room with like 50, 60,000 people.
Right, all that energy.
And they all yelling and reciting they're all reciting the same words.
Right. You feeling that vibe. That's why it's called a vibe, you feel? You're getting that, whoa, I feel that.
That's a lot of human energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it feels different. Being in that room feels different.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean? That many humans also focus on the same thing, especially when a song comes on. I feel like if you were a blind deaf man, right?
Oh, man.
And you were sitting in that room and you couldn't, maybe somehow you couldn't feel the bass either. You know what I mean? I feel like when the song comes on that the whole stadium likes, and they all start rocking, I think that blind deaf man would like smile at that moment because he would feel how happy and excited everyone. You could like feel that energy.
Bro. And his senses is more higher because he lost his. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
He would definitely you got pick up on that, dog. And it's like almost like a guaranteed release of endorphins and happiness a little bit, especially if it's a good performer. You know what I mean? Because my first performance I ever went to go see was Doja Cat. Yeah, I mean, not Doja Cat. Kendrick Lamar, actually.
I was about to say, of course.
Kendrick Lamar. The second one was Doja Cat. You know who opened up for Doja Cat?
Who?
Ice Spice. I got to see Ice Spice cheeks in real life.
My nigga's animal. He said he got to see them cheeks.
Let me tell you something. They're nice. They're nice looking. I don't care how they got there, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, you don't care how
They look real nice. You know, I've still never touched a fake booty.
Word?
Nah.
I ain't never touched.
I've also never been to a strip club, so that's probably why.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever.
My situation about strip club.
I don't think I've ever touched fake titties either.
Damn. Hell no. What do fake titties feel like? Hey, what my man said on there, 40 years ready feel like a bag of sand.
I'm trying to, yeah, in the hell nah.
What?
Nah. I feel like the best jello I imagine, you know what I mean, formed up there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But I do wonder what fake titties feel. I know what they look like. You know what I mean? I've seen them.
Of course.
You know what I mean? I want to know what the fake booties look like. Not the ones I don't like. Not the ones that look like they just stay there. Like, I don't like those.
What about the ones that don't match the thighs? They be killing me.
I don't like that.
What the fuck is
But I still
that?
want to squeeze it and see what's it made of. You know what I mean?
that
But I
motherfucker
like the ones that
got
look real, the ones that are like that borderline shit. You know what I'm saying?
Ah.
Like Kim Kardashian before she went crazy with it.
Oh, that
You know what I
clapper.
mean? Yeah, that she had like that. There was a time when it was like that could almost look real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She bought that motherfucker.
And then she got that like Nicki Minaj still faking.
That shit look terrible.
Yeah, that shit
Man.
look terrible right now. That looks so big.
She had me in high school. Well, that was it for me. She just, I don't know. What the
It got
fuck.
too big.
Yeah.
You
Fuck
can
yeah.
see it get bigger over time.
She going towards Lil' Kim now?
Exactly.
Fuck,
trying
man.
to hold on to the
Queen B.
trying to hold on
whatever.
to the bad girl.
Man, you about 55.
But listen, dog, I'm gonna tell you a thing right now. We're telling you right now. 52-minute mark. 52-minute mark. All right.
All right.
I'm gonna take a piss real quick.
All right.
God damn, I'm sorry. I think it's a liquor or something.
They got me turned up in this bitch. Do your thing, brother. All right, bet. Do your thing. You done enough? What's that, Liquid Death?
This is prime energy.
Oh, hell no, I ain't fucking that prime. Hell no, that shit probably disgusting. I taste that fucking prime in that Gatorade bottle. That shit was disgusting.
It don't taste good.
Oh, I knew it.
But it's 200 milligrams of caffeine.
I'll take a shot. Give me a shot. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so glad I remember that. I just think that it's important to me.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
Before I take it to the mouth, you know what?
No, that's good. That's good. Yeah. This shit is nice. Shit going out good. You breathe.
It is. Oh, we ain't even take that long. This one like 5 minutes. Good. That's easy at the time. That's easy. All right. 1 second.
Damn, that rain.
It might be. Plus, it just got a little hotter to me. This food got a fan like that one. Plus, this might be the one.
That's probably what that is.
Trying to make it blow so bad. They definitely must have turned up the heat or some dumb shit.
What's that liquor?
Hang on, you know what? I don't care.
Goddamn.
I know what that was.
You already know. Escalo Smith tripping in his no, for real.
Glad I promised for so good cause. 1 second. There's nothing else. Damn. All right. Let me actually connect to this. Try to via. This is the. Bam. That's why I love this device, man. Alright. Bam. Still rolling. All Gucci. Connected this in. Just because, yeah, I might have some media to play. All right. Yeah, we back from a little break. Back like it never happened. Back with that edited magic. Back like ain't nothing even transpired. Listen, guys, I wanted to let you know that America is going to be okay. I know there's a lot of disruption happening here, but I like to believe that the arc of history bends towards justice, as they say. You know what I mean? And that's because regardless of how bad things get, in the end, justice prevails, and good always outweighs evil. No matter how bad Hitler was, he lost, right? You know, no matter how long slavery lasted, it ended, right? You know what I mean? Like, so, at the end of the day, how many times has humanity guided itself, whether through war or throughout the rubble, but back onto its course once it knocks itself off? It's done a good job of rebounding too many times in history for me to feel like all hope is lost at this point. You know what I mean? What I have to do is just prepare myself, harden my skills, you know what I mean? Get ready to defend myself and my family if necessary. And let me stay forever vigilant, you know what I mean? And stay hopeful for the future and keep trying to make my little piece of America and every piece of America that I can touch better.
Yes, sir.
Because that's all I could do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I encourage you guys to do, to be a force of good out here. You know what I mean? So, yeah, apparently there was a person identified who was killed during the attempt on a former. So he took the bullet for the president, really. You know what I mean? So
Stood up for him.
yeah, because he was at the rally. So and if he didn't take the bullet, you know, maybe Trump wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? So
Damn.
you know what I mean? Another thing that happened apparently is Super Bowl champ Jacoby Jones was dead at 40. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Apparently.
I seen that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so shout out RIP to him. You know what I mean? I'm sorry to hear a young black man that is an affluent guy and successful in this field cut down so early. I'm very sorry to hear that.
Prayers to his family.
Yeah, for real. You know what I mean? But speaking of black men in sports, I wanted to talk about my guy LeBron getting to play with his son coming up this possible season. You know what I mean? Like, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like, how do you feel about that?
I feel like LeBron about to shape his son up and to do what Michael Jordan did. It's gonna take some time, but because Bron, he was damn near there, but I don't think Bron got that long in the league. So I believe he's gonna shape his son up to do some shit like that. You feel me?
I don't know if LeBron has it. I do know this. I feel like LeBron is training harder in this offseason than he has trained in the last like 3-4 probably, just because he's probably training with his son. So you're trying to work him out now. You're trying to
get him shaped up, get him right in the condition to be that one.
Because the level that LeBron has to work out compared to the level of, like, I don't know, a young 20-odd-year-old.
You hear me?
You got to push even harder. You can't just do LeBron's workout.
You got to go
like, nah, you got to.
Yeah, you got to excel.
You got to do LeBron's workout, and then when he's done, you got to keep going.
Yeah, and do another. No, for real. Yeah, because we reach for greatness.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, LeBron said he regretted giving LeBron James Jr. his name like that. Because he felt like it's like a target on his back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but let him go. He gonna do his thing.
Yeah.
Give him time. He gonna do his thing. Watch.
I'll tell you one thing. My grandfather came here and visited me. You know what I mean? And visited my mom. Visited my mom. And even though I worked a whole lot, I made sure one day that I took him on a little drive. I took him to my apartment. You know what I mean? I took him here to the podcast studio.
Damn.
You know what I mean? And when he was standing in my apartment, you know what I mean? He was like, listen, man, that's all right. Let me tell you something. It's yours. It's yours. It belongs to you. It's y'all with it, y'all good. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? So hearing my grandfather tell me that I have it in me, I'm a good one. You know what I mean? And because he worked hard and he has his own. You know what I mean? And then my dad has his own. So he's like the thing is, having great men in your family before you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't
plays a role.
I don't know why that would be a bad thing. Sure, maybe you wouldn't. Having his direct name just puts even more pressure on because you're in his direct bloodline. That means, you know what I mean? So it's like you already born with a certain amount of credibility. See, to me, men don't get to be born with value. Women are born with value. You're born a beautiful woman. You know what I mean? The only way you could be born with value as a man is if someone's been putting work in your name before you got here. You know what I mean? So you could be born with values because you're born into a family that's proven itself to be worthy to the market. That's the only, and now you want to act like that's the worst thing ever. Like you're LeBron James Jr. Yeah, I'll give you a shot on my basketball team. You know what I mean? Like your path to the league, be honest, it's a little easier because number one, you're gonna get more eyeballs. You're gonna get more recognition. It's easier for you to get a scholarship. It's gonna be easier for you to. All you got to do is put in the work and actually show up and look. You have the DNA within you. And you know what I mean? So you have the DNA. You have and you got the support structure because you're coming from the money. So you got
whatever you need. You
every
got that silver
advantage,
spoon right in
every
your mouth.
advantage to make it. Except that you can't go to a mall and be like, "Hey, can I get that dog on the shelf? Can you put that dog in me, please?
Cash out.
Can I get that dog in me? Got no plastic surgery. Can I get that dog put in me, please?" They ain't got that. They ain't got that yet.
No.
Instead, they're giving you Ozempic and stuff and taking away your motivation to work out and build that dog in you by giving you some shot to make you lose the weight or giving you some pill to make you lose the weight. When you don't get what you really get to build by actually carving yourself out. You know what I mean?
You want to achieve it.
You just want to go to the cheap route. You know what I mean? That's like Drake with the implant abs. That's crazy.
That's fucked up. I did not know about that.
And Bandman Kevo with the.
Now that was crazy. He's 6'8" now or some shit. What
no
kneecaps
cap.
Type
No
shit.
cap. Nah, he dead ass got surgery on his legs.
Knees what the fuck? That's some crazy. I want to be 6'7".
He dead ass taller now.
Break my knees and make me taller.
That's crazy. I think what they do is like they break your femur. And they like put an extension rod in between, and the human body crazy will just grow around the rod and shit, and like lengthens out the thigh, and like But the thing is, it's not gonna be proportional, and they can only do so much, and then at so many increments. But like, yeah, they could probably give you another foot.
Yeah, I wonder if you gotta sit up like this all the time.
Nah, it's not in your back; it's your legs.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it's your legs.
Taller, like, do you stand up a little more taller, or is it like, fuck?
Your torso's still short. So I bet when your legs just long as fuck. So you probably sit down your same height. You know what I mean? But then get up and your legs just long as fuck for no reason. And you just stand all the way up here.
That's crazy.
But you can barely touch your dick. You got to touch your dick. Now I'm joking. You get your still right there. Yeah. Yes, because it's not going to be proportional, dog. You can't have a short nigga wingspan with a tall nigga about it.
You hear me?
It's like
T-Rex.
It's like, what's wrong with you? That don't look right.
Are you retarded?
Yeah, like he look like a half midget, kind of like.
Damn,
he's like,
half midget. That's fucked up.
You know.
Damn.
And Bandman Kevo got such a little short nigga neck, like a little like that's not how tall niggas is built. Like you like a stocky ass lanky nigga. Like
what's going on, man?
It's like, and then the other thing is that like you can't tell me that your leg they never gonna be the same because you can't build strength and stuff in your legs the same way how you can before you.
Damn.
Although I did say that on some, because Cyborg was always one of my favorite members of Teen Titans.
Man, hell.
And I always said that, all right, I will never replace my hands because I got to be able to roll a joint, roll a blunt, touch some titties, feel what I got to be able to feel things. I got to be able to feel things. Hands is very important. Man. I'm not replacing my hands. I'm not replacing nothing above the neck. Damn. I'm really not replacing nothing above the waist. On the groin there, I got to be able to feel all that down there too.
For real.
You know what I mean? But if I had to pick an area to chop off and replace, from about right here down, from about right here, I'm thinking about these feet. Feet ain't special to me. Feet ain't special to me. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta stand up, bro.
You know what I mean? Feet ain't special. If they came out with some like I Am Legend type shit where like
or that bitch like robotic type shit.
or now I could run 50 miles an hour.
But then you got to be on a charger.
Or I could jump over some, but my battery charger probably gonna be good. That's gotta be charged up. I just can't be
solar power type shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I could probably charge it. I'll be all right.
That man running a 40 and no.
Exactly. Let me like booking on some shit. Something happened. I'm kicking, boom, kicking the door like Kool-Aid man. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Hell no, that's crazy as hell.
But like the legs, because it's like I don't need to feel things in my feet. Like. All right. It might be nice to feel the sand between your toes and you're at the beach. You know what I mean? But I could just walk up to the thigh, put my fingers in the tan. It's okay. Damn. It's all right. I might have to give that up. Okay.
Sand that was beautiful right there. The sand in it. Come on.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah. Something about that.
As long as it ain't Belle Isle.
Why?
That beach be little seagull shitty.
Not the seagull shit.
We on the Bahamas or something. Yeah, the hell.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
The warm sand, the warm, clean, white sand. It'd be nice, you know what I mean?
Baby blue water.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
See the little fishies in there, yeah.
Little dolphin
I remember Jamaican water. You could be up to your waist, like up to your chest, like now you're up to right here. Yeah. And you look down, still see your toes. Count every one of them. Damn. Clear water. Look down, see clear.
I already know what you're talking about, that white sand.
Yeah,
man.
clear water. That clear-ass water.
Have you been to Nassau, Bahamas before?
Nah.
Fuck.
I've been to the Cayman Islands and I've been to Jamaica a couple times.
I've been to Cayman Islands.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I've been to Cayman Islands. That's when I went to visit my dad when I was younger.
Fuck.
Cayman Islands is beautiful.
No, for real.
Cayman Islands is beautiful.
No,
it really is.
real.
You know what I mean? It really is. But yeah, LeBron getting to play with his kid is really legendary because that really hasn't happened in the NBA before the way it's about to happen this year. And I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Some part of me feels like LeBron might be on that shit.
What you mean?
Some type of performance enhancing something. I don't want to say for sure.
Damn, you think he upping his shit?
It's just because you've been too great for too strong for too long. You know?
My God.
And I think you're taking something, baby. I ain't saying nothing about LeBron, but I can't see.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just saying you've been too strong for too long, my nigga.
I want to put it past him though. You feel me? This
I'm just
LeBron.
saying. I feel like he might
on that starter status. That
might take a little baby blood in the off season or something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I don't know what he might do. You know
this
what I mean?
motherfucker said baby blood. Damn.
You know that shit work, right?
I heard.
Like it's just like a blood transfusion. Like if you got a blood transfusion from a younger person, you could pay somebody. It don't gotta be the worst thing ever, bro. It's just like if you were a 40-year-old nigga, and you got a young athlete that you know is a young athlete that he's like 14, 15 playing in Pop Warner thing, and you could pay his mom $100,000. He's your blood type. Like, listen, give me a blood transfusion with this young 14, 13-year-old athlete who still has a 17,000, and it will help rejuvenate and repair your tissue, having younger blood. But now, if you go get a 2-month-old baby, now come on, that's where you messing up. You know what I mean? But even then,
whoa, there's some new knowledge to me, my dog.
What?
I heard some shit in an interview where they scare the shit out of a kid and get the frightening when they frighten their blood. I guess the adrenaline get to going and they get that adrenaline blood out of some shit, and then I guess it'll make you younger or some shit if you were of age. That's some shit I heard. I don't know.
Wow.
But it sounds similar to what you speaking on. You feel me? Like,
yeah, because the power of life is in the blood, and you can, and it will help rejuvenate you in ways that aren't like going to be like detectable by like, I think it's just like your body just repairing itself because it has a younger force running through it right now.
As you get older, your shit start clanking.
Exactly.
Oil change.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep. And that's why, even though that bleeding thing is like not a generally a good, it's not the worst practice in the world. They just overdid it and killed people. You know what I mean? But like, that's one of the reasons why I used to donate blood when I was in high school, because I thought it was cool that like you could donate blood only like twice a year. But my mom was like, I'm not doing anything that's gonna make me bleed this much. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you're telling me you could take a pint of my blood out of my blood circulation system,
and I'll be good,
and I'll be fine. Fuck. And that in a couple months, because you took that shit, my body will create new blood.
Yeah, that's because you were of age at the time, so your blood cells do that.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, that makes sense. Like, so like why? So because I think you can still might be able to still donate blood.
Yeah, but as you like get of age and shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't do it because your body like I'm slowly trying to do it, but
it's ain't gonna rejuvenate that blood like how you know what I mean?
You ain't 20 no more.
You might need to keep some of that in you. You know what I mean? but still, even still though, forcing your body to make new blood is still making new blood.
Most definitely.
So it's better for you in my mind. You know what I mean? Like it's like an oil change, but you got to get some of that oil out the car though first, right?
Yeah, some of the old recycled.
So maybe not a pint, but maybe just a little bit. You know what I mean? To get it up out of you to make you have to make new. It's like they say you get a new tongue every 7 years. You know what I mean? So maybe your body remakes new blood anyway.
Yeah.
I'd have to look it up. That'd be interesting. Where the fuck did my phone go?
Between your lap.
Okay. Oh God. Why I do that to the phone? But yeah, guys, listen. Tune into the NBA this year because I'm definitely gonna be sitting there to watch when LeBron and Brown come off the bench. You know what I'm saying? See what they do with the pop of the pop. You know what I mean? That's legendary right there. I can't wait to see. Imagine they get a ring together. Imagine they get a ring. Together. Oh my God.
Gotta be legendary.
To me, LeBron already gonna have the best career in NBA history.
Oh, for real.
Now, I always compare it like how I comparing how I feel about Jay-Z and Biggie Smalls. Mm-hmm. I feel like Biggie Smalls is the better natural rapper, the way I feel like Michael Jordan is the better natural basketball player. Yeah. But I also feel like Jay-Z had the best rap career of all time. Yeah. The same way how LeBron had the best. Like, Jay-Z's giving you like 10 summers, mad platinum records. Yeah. He married Beyonce. Yeah. He never really took no major L's and no battles like that. Never really had no crazy scandals on his name like that. You know what I mean? He rocked it out for mad long. He's a billionaire. Yeah. You know what I mean? He got businesses flowing. You know what I mean? Like, he's had his little hiccups here and there, but for the most part, that's about as clean as a career you could hope for, dog.
Because Big showing the way. I believe like them all they mentors. You feel me?
Yeah.
Biggie is like the man to everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just hoping Jay-Z don't get taken down by that Diddy sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
because they was rocking together a little
bit. For real. Him and Swiss Beats, they all be hanging together.
They do be hanging together though.
Tripping, playing golf, and going canoeing. Dropping the bodies off in the river.
Martha's Vineyard. Nobody know what's going on out there in Martha's Vineyard. Yeah. You need to put a little search detector by Martha's Vineyard, see what the hell they really got going on over there. God damn it. But anyway, yeah. You got the British news headlines. I got y'all. You know what I mean? Let me see what they really got going on in the world. The real news, you know what I mean? Because all they give us is bullshit these days. You know what I mean? So, breaking, Donald Trump announces U.S. Senator J.D. Vance as vice president running mate. Oh, he announced his running mate as vice president. I don't know who that is, but it's J.D. Vance, and that just happened today. You know what I mean? And it's interesting. Former President Donald Trump publicly calls for U.S. government to provide Secret Service to RFK comes after multiple requests denied by the Department of Homeland Security. So Donald Trump pressures for Kennedy to get Secret Service protection after he had just gotten an assassination attempt on him. Because of that, Kennedy is now going to be getting
Damn. Who wouldn't get security? Most security. Load them up.
I'm terribly sorry. I was supposed to be doing. Yeah, man. Come on now, man. Can I not do the British headlines, man? Come on. I'm very sorry about that, man. I didn't realize that. I forgot to actually toss to Charles. I'm sorry about that. You know what I mean? I'm terribly sorry. You know what I mean? As it is, yeah, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, former president. You know what I mean? Calls for that way the JFK man can actually get some protection. He really needs it. You understand? Because there's loads of bullets going on to all the presidential candidates. We have to protect them. You understand? And his family does has a bit of a history of being targeted. You understand? So the fact that they were divided in the first place, the fact that people did not give it to them, just speaks to the corruption going on. Yeah. So yeah. Next story we have up here. The judge dismisses Trump's classified documents case over. Yeah, man. It's a good moment to the judge to dismiss the case. You know what I mean? So you know what? Man's just almost died. How about or dismiss this little rubbish case that Java for me anyways? Damn. You know what I mean? So the judge is dismissing cases. You understand? He's making moves to help other people get more protected. You know what I mean? He's making all the right moves right now at the moments of capitalize on this here happening here right now. These most of the headlines here happening right now, to be honest. You know what I mean? President Biden meets with Homeland Security, and he's doing these takeaways and these talks. You know what I mean? But in general, the country is still talking about Donald Trump because we can't believe what really happened, and we want to see it all really happy that it did not lead to a civil war. For more information on these headlines, feel free to do your own fucking research. And with that, back to you, Charlie. Thank you, Charles. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I'm sorry I only did half of your thing there, Charles. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I didn't get the better of me. You know what I mean? But what you call it? This is a Brambler segment where my guest gets to plug whatever they got going on. You know what I mean? Plug their brand. You know what I mean? Plug it. You know what I mean? My guy, Escalo Smith out here, you know what I mean? Making it rock, making it pop. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to plug to the people, let them know what's coming up.
Really, what I got coming up, I want to collab with a different creators, influencers, whatever you may call. You know, I collab with my guy, Charlie G. It's always a good time when I'm with this guy. But, yeah, I'm planning on branching out, man. You know what I'm saying? Try to see who out there. You know what I'm saying? See if I can get my name heard out here. You know what I'm saying? No, for real.
Yeah.
I stay out. I'm on all platforms. Escalo Smith. All platforms.
All platforms. Make sure you go follow my guy.
No, for real.
And that's a very good idea. You know what I mean? That's one of the reasons why I do my platform the way I do. You know what I mean? Like, I plan to have reoccurring guys that I fuck with coming on like you.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? But having a seat open and being able to bring in new people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there are people that don't have a podcast, that don't have a show.
Right.
But they do have people that love them. They do have, like, following. They do have, like, a little, you know what I mean? And their tribe now is introduced to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm slowly introducing little tribes in Detroit to my platform by bringing on real Detroiters.
Branching
you know
out.
what I mean? To the point where, as you bring, that's how I'm, like, slowly trying to grow, you know, organically, in my opinion, doing that way. And connecting with people is a great way to do that.
Yeah.
Great way to do that. You know what I mean? Figure out a way to collab with them. You know what I mean? Like how I try, even though I never got to it, or really doing like how I was trying to do voiceovers with you.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because two voices, you could be funny with one voice,
No, for
but
real.
two people doing it one time, that it could be even more funny.
No, for
you
real.
could do like little skits and things with the voiceovers, using the different. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's different ways you could collab with them, doing stuff like that. And if the whole skit production thing sometimes is a little hard to wrap the head, because I'm still trying to figure out how to film certain things. Because there's so much, like, saying a skit sound easy, but you really gotta nail down what's the beginning, middle, end. Like, really gotta
focus.
You know
in
what I
on that
mean?
video.
Like, to really make that video pop. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, to collab with people, that sounds amazing, man. Make sure I go follow my guy. I mean, he always has good energy. He always brings, you know what I mean, great perspectives in any situation he's ever been in my opinion.
Awesome.
You know what I mean? Always brings the hustle. Always brings the good energy. Always brings a good idea. You know what I mean? And lends his creativity. You know what I mean? Shout out my guy,
Thank you, man.
making it happen out here. You know what I mean? And he's a father out here. Always watch.
Oh, yeah. Shout out C4 Gang. I love y'all.
You already know. Go follow my guy on YouTube. You know what I mean? Got more vlogs coming for you in the future with the upgrade. You know what I mean? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. That's always working. Always working. You know what I mean?
Gotta stay shooting. Gotta keep shooting. Gotta keep shooting.
Gotta keep shooting. What choice do we have? You know what I mean? CharlieGtv. You already know what I do out here. You know what I mean? I work hard and I make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Come on, let me sign in, please. Come on, don't. Yeah, don't worry. You're not gonna see my password, or nothing like that. You know what I mean? It's all encrypted. It's all encrypted. You can't see it. You can't see it.
Goddamn.
Stay about it there. New AI assistant now live. What does that mean? Content create through the lens. What?
My boy got a computer in a computer. Bitch.
Prompt results. What are they talking about? All right, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm my bad. My tool is trying to now add AI. I wasn't ready for that. But anyway, I just wanted to show y'all the analytics. What? Configure engagement rate. Oh, all right. All right. I don't know what they're talking about here. You know what I mean? I'll just save it how it is. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to show my bad. I'm just trying to show
You up there?
the yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out to my platform. They also added threads into what I think I post. So when I do my next round of you can post videos to threads. So now next time when I do my next round of clips that I'm dropping, they'll be dropping on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts.
Damn.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different platforms. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just wanted to also give an overview for how we doing for the year. You know what I mean? Because it's been a long time. You know what I mean? We still hustling, trying to make it happen. You know what I mean? You already
Keep
know.
shooting.
It's all we could do. We got to keep shooting. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep shooting. So now let me go to the. How many posts? I ain't do that many. Oh, that's interactions. Okay. All right.
2K interactions.
It's a good amount of posts. You know what I mean? But yeah. Where's the I apologize, guys. I'm trying to find the there we go. All right.
Damn.
Even though it's not counting Twitter for some reason, you know what I mean? Because they're hating on me. You know what I mean? But yeah, we at 553,000. You know what I mean?
Shooting.
So and with Twitter would have put us over that 600K mark. You know what I mean? But they're not showing Twitter for some reason.
Yeah, you got to get naked on Twitter. You got to get naked on Twitter.
Oh, my
That's what's
God.
going on. That's what's going on.
For real.
No, for real. Twitter be tripping.
For real, though. They do. They do be tripping. I don't know what.
I deleted that junk over my phone. Like, oh, man, hell, let me get this up out my phone, man.
Oh, my God. I got to upgrade my. Why would I upgrade my? But it's such a big upgrade. That's why I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? My bad. They want me to. I got distracted. You know what I mean? They want me to change my plan to a more expensive plan. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I don't want to.
They trying to dig in your pocket a little bit more.
Yeah.
A little more.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Because the one I got is good. You know what I mean? But they want me to do this one. The one I'm doing is already $22 a month.
Right.
They want me to go from $22 a month to $54 a month.
Damn,
that's ridiculous. Just to get Twitter analytics and one other thing, like, nah. It's not worth it for me to do that. You know, I just can't do it. I'll just let go of my Twitter analytics, I guess. If I got to pay twice as much more just to get the Twitter analytics. You know what I mean? That's crazy. When you know, but anyway, so I just wanted to say that, you know, CharlieGtv gonna keep pushing. I got an upgrade hopefully coming in the future that I'm gonna do for you guys. You know what I mean? That'll finally bring me up to a damn near almost industry quality. Once I get that, because I'm all about industry standards. A lot of the things I look up are things that are like this mic.
Okay.
There's mad clips you'll look on it and podcast clips.
You see these mics.
You're gonna see this same mic. This mic's already got millions, billions of views already because it's an industry standard mic. You know what I mean? The same people that made this mic made this shit. It's Rode. The same. You see the same people. You see the same. So the same people that made this made this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they made specific presets in this for this mic. You know what I mean? To make so this is making this sound as good as it could possibly sound.
I hear you. I hear you over there. I hear you over there. His audio is amazing. You hear me?
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Come tap into CharlieGtv, man.
I'm just saying. What you call it? And the what you call it? That the camera I'm gonna get is also one of the industry standard cameras for podcasting. You know what I mean? I just got the lens that I really want to get for it, but that camera itself is like when you look up podcasting cameras, that's one of the main. That's like one of the main ones. You know what I mean? For real, because it is very good at its job of doing it. You know what I mean? There's not many cameras that can record for 2-3 hours straight without overheating. Shout out to the iPhone because it's one of them. You know what I mean? But yeah, I already know how I do with the brand building segment. I normally end it with playing one of my tracks. You know what I'm saying? These days, I normally overlay it with some drone footage. You know what I mean? I'm gonna play one of this track here with the written bars, with the little UK bars, even though it's only a minute long. You know what I mean? But yeah, y'all go ahead and enjoy this little 1 minute long, poorly delivered. I'm gonna redo this. It's not a finished version. I'm gonna redo it, but it's just out there. Whatever. Please enjoy. Here we go.
Brooklyn. Ancestors the only one wishing me luck these days. That's how it seems. The rest of you lot just want me to fail, but if I blow up, you want your piece. Give you a plate though, cause I think different. Like Lil Mounds was born in Greece, quoting the Bible up in a bio. Second date, she was on her knees. Not through living is way too easy. Honestly, will put me to sleep. Say you're bored, but you're still broke. It honestly doesn't make sense to me. Killing myself trying to solve that now. Friends said that I should live more healthy. I will when I'm up like the price of gas. Till then I hold on like Biden's team. Neighbors always had greener grass, but I'm big man now and I water things. Live in a land where they love earners, but I grew up on Poland Spring. Took years, get some slow learner, but soon I master everything. Never know which one gonna go viral, so every day I'm posting things. I was never that good at Sonic, I just run up and let it ring. Body language unhooked on phonics, the way your movie saying things. Championship on Mamba mode, I'm going to hell a copper ring. Oi, so I'm going to hell a copper ring.
Yeah, man, my guy's spitting over there. My guy's spitting on bars over there. You know what I'm saying? My bad, I don't remember it, but yeah.
Nice.
I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like I said, I had a couple lines on there. That I'm proud of, and a couple lines I'm not proud of for going to go to region for. You know what I mean? But listen. The rest of you lot just want me to fail. But if I blow up, you want your piece. Give you a plate though, cause I think different. Like the man was born in Greece, like Plato, the philosopher, born in Greece. Give you
better
a,
stop.
I guess I said give you a plate though. Give you a Play-Doh. Like the Play-Doh,
You
like
hear that metaphor in that?
you're not hearing the Play-Doh. Well, you're not hearing it.
That was a nice metaphor. No,
You know what
for
I mean?
real.
But then I went the metaphor I'm not proud of. When I know what is when I said championship on Mamba mode. I'm going through hell to cop a ring.
Yeah, I'm going through hell to copper ring. I heard that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm like hella copper ring.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's the terrible.
Why would you do?
You hit that's the terrible. I'm sorry. That's the
You
terrible.
didn't mean that, Kobe.
Nah.
You didn't mean that. God damn it.
That's terrible. I'm not really proud of that line. I could have left that line alone. I should have found another line.
Damn.
You know what I mean? But yeah. Now we getting into the moment, the reason why we here.
Yeah.
The reason why we're here. Project 2025.
Yeah.
These niggas is trying to take America into an entirely different direction. You know what I mean? There's so many parts of this thing to break down. You know what I mean? I wanted to be somewhat of a source of knowledge or like information or breakdown, an honest perspective on what the hell this is for the most part.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean? Overall, just like all the other videos will tell you, Project 2025, all of it is a game plan that is, by the way, formulated by the many donorship classes of the Republican Party, as well as certain officials and people that are elected government officials in the government in the Republican Party. And these ideas are not new. Many of them are from the Reagan era, from the 80s and 90s.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So this isn't all brand new stuff. You know what I mean? So these have been a lot of talking points in the Republican Party, just well-focused, well-organized, and orchestrated with a plan to enact their vision for the country. You know what I mean? And, you know, some of it's bad.
Most definitely.
And some of it ain't that bad. You know what I mean? Like, for example, because they feel like a lot of immigrants have come into the country unnecessarily in the last few years, part of their plan, because I was going to the first part, so before I start, so the 4 parts that we have here that I was going to go over is the policies, the categories of employees, the 180-day playbook, a little bit of that, and the disrupting of the balance of the president of this shit, right? So here's my thing. Some of the policy ideas. One of the policy ideas they had was a massive deportation.
Yeah.
Effort, you know what I mean? To get all these immigrants that were in here out of here. Now, I don't know how far they were going with that because I was worried about people like my grandmother who've been here for mad long, but like had got their citizenship kind of, you know what I mean? But like was technically an immigrant here, you know what I mean? But she's not like an illegal immigrant like that, you know what I mean? Like she should be fine, I feel like. But like all the recent people, like if you came within the last 5 years, you ain't got no documents, like dog.
They coming for your ass. If this project goes to plan.
Yeah. Instead of you being over there in my city in New York where people are struggling to make rent and they're giving out y'all debit cards while the natives are struggling to live, they are giving out debit cards.
They coming for your ass.
Yeah, they had about enough of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop paying for your shit.
For real. Because these liberal, one of the things the Republican states was saying, like Texas, there was like, y'all trying to act like we can't protect our border.
Right.
Because it's a federal border. And he's like, all right, y'all over there voting for this in New York because y'all don't got to deal with it. That's why southern states, border states, they started taking the migrants that would come over the border and just busing them to New York.
Yeah, because it's like...
And letting them drop them off there. Like, oh, y'all want to be a sanctuary city? Or y'all think this immigrant shit is sweet? All right. Y'all think it's sweet because y'all don't live on the border. We going to bust these dudes straight to your state since y'all think shit's sweet. Oh, y'all don't like it, huh? Oh, there's a lot of them, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, they violent, huh? Oh.
Yep.
It's easy to talk that shit when you don't got to live right next to them.
No, for real.
You know what I mean? You got to have them jumping over the fence of your backyard. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real. I want to bring up a part. It said more than 50K federal employees would be removed if this act succeeds.
Yeah.
That's like your favorite male person, your favorite garbage man, shit, your teacher.
But they government employees, I think that I don't know if they're talking about necessarily the civil services employees so much as like what I was getting at earlier before the part when I was talking about the CIA needed to be shrunk down, the FBI needed to be shrunk down.
No, they play a part in that.
Yeah, because one of the things they was talking about was like the Department of Education. They wanted to take away the Department of Education. Now, to me, that sounds crazy.
That sounds crazy.
You want to just take away the Department of Education as a thing. But what their philosophy is that, like, we want to return as much power to the people as possible.
Right.
And they feel like your vote has the most power at the state level to affect things in your state. So instead of there being a federal education system dictating what each state got to get, let's let each state fund and determine what their own, like, control your own, fund your own, fund and run your own schools.
Right,
Detroit,
okay, right,
you know what I mean? They're not saying that there's not going to be no schools no more. They just
do it
be like,
yourself.
they're like, yeah, each state control that yourself. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, yeah, you got it. You know, so that's basically what they're saying. You know what I mean? So they're like, and they're trying to do the same thing for like
pharmacies.
Yeah,
for the abortions and shit. They gonna start funding them for.
I don't know how I feel about that.
That's gonna be crazy, right?
I don't think they said they're gonna outlaw it. I think they may say they might outlaw.
No, they say it was gonna outlaw that.
Yeah,
they
like
for
pills
males too. For males too.
What?
Yeah. They're gonna stop funding all pharmacies for the abortion type meds, and they gonna stop. They gonna cancel out the law for the abortions and shit. Like that's it. Yeah. They on that.
The only thing, here's my thing. The only reason why I'm going to be semi-okay with that.
Yeah.
I want, don't get me wrong, I'm not fully ready to have a kid.
Right.
So I would benefit from my significant other if they're getting pregnant, deciding to maybe not go through with that right at this exact moment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, I looked up this statistic, right?
Yeah.
Because white people versus black people, we look at society in different ways, and that affects us differently.
Yeah.
So the white suicide rate, you would think the white man's doing great in America or should have every reason to be hopeful,
right?
Whatever. The white man is killing himself at twice the rate of black people.
That's fucking crazy.
Like per capita, like they're killing themselves. So a white man in America is twice as likely to kill himself as a black man. But guess which? So they're like leading in suicide. But guess who's leading in abortions?
African Americans.
Black people. Black people and non-Hispanic.
That's crazy.
Identifying people of color.
Yeah, because all we want to do is turn up.
So
get the Julio.
we taking ourselves out before we get here, and they're taking themselves out after they're here.
See?
So to me, that's why Kanye is going to be going off about abortion is just because, like, if we didn't do that, there would be like way more black people. The only reason why the Hispanics in them is outpacing us is because abortion, because a lot of Hispanics are Catholic.
Right.
Abortion is like pretty much not okay in the Catholic religion.
Damn.
So that's why they end up having the kids a lot. Whereas black people just be like, meh. You know? You're like, not right now. I don't know.
Going through that.
But be like, he just gonna get locked up and shot anyway. Like, I ain't gonna.
He ain't gonna be there anyway.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, wow, I gotta have that. I don't know what the attitude is to OD, but it's probably some of that. You know what I mean? Cause like, you know, the world ain't the nicest place for black people sometimes. You know what I mean? So maybe we feeling like we don't want to make somebody else go through that suffering if we ain't completely ready to help them through it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's resulting in our numbers being lower and killing less black people. Because black people are great people, man. You never know. It could be a genius being in there. It could be another great athlete or a great actor or a great person that never got to exist.
Right.
Like, black people could be some funny, great people. You know what I mean? Like, even I've heard many comedians be like, black people are some of the funniest motherfuckers.
Yeah, no, for real. Hell yeah. You know, man. That's the honest truth.
Like, black people are just funny motherfuckers. Like, you like what motherfucker? Like black people, just the way we do this shit, the way our old thing is be hilarious, dog. You know what I mean? And they appreciate that, and because of that, we always have like a space in society because they can't not fuck with us.
Yeah, no.
It's like they don't want to fuck with us, but they can't not fuck with us. We got too much sauce. It's too much sauce between the jazz, all the musician shit, the comedic shit, the creativity, the art shit, the dancing shit. It's just too much sauce. It's too much fun going on over there.
Sauce.
That's what they hated. That's why I swear, bro, even though it's a little dangerous in the hood, when you drive through the suburbs, bro, on a summer day, versus driving through the hood sometimes on a summer day, you know what I mean? Like, the hood a little more dangerous, but like I've seen the vibes of Jordan's music. The vibes is this joy.
Everybody been through something.
They're having a good time. They're having a good day. They trying to have a good time like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? And I feel like some of that joy don't be there a lot of times in those.
They don't, because Detroit is real cold, man, even in the summertime, bro.
I'm telling you, you know what I mean? Crazy. They be turning the baby. I mean, we got off track. So 2025, Project 2025. Listen, all right, they're trying to do the mass deportation, and honestly, I'm kind of not fully against that. You know what I'm saying? Neither. Now the economy. Oh, you talk about the government employees getting fired. Yeah. Now, I'm okay with shrinking the government. And now, if you talking about like what you was talking about, on some defund the police type shit, like. That's not a good idea.
Hell no.
You know what I mean? Like, I think they need to be
There's
more
some chaos.
Exactly. So I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying?
Detroit gonna turn to a whole different.
But that's always been on the state level anyway. Like every state has always policed their own state. Yeah. You know what I mean? So.
But if you defund them, it's gonna be way worse. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't getting paid, or are we gone? What?
Yeah. But I remember one time when I filed a police report in Flint. And
in Flint,
yeah, a nigga stole some money from me in Flint, and I filed a police report. Right, it was for $750. Right, so I filed a police report on the nigga stolen from me. Right,
damn,
because he did. Right, and they told me they would call me when an officer was assigned to my case.
Right,
they never called me, so I called them back up like a couple days later, and I was like, hey, there's a officer. Like, yeah, officer was assigned such and such, and I was like, okay, can you send my call to his desk, like, can I talk to him about the case, you know what I mean? And they say, so they did that, and I talked to him, and I was like, yeah, because you remember case such and such? And he's like, oh, wait, hold on. And I could hear him, like, in the office going to search for the thing. And he's like, oh, yeah, this one came to, I called and I left him a voicemail. He didn't get back to me. And I said, you said you called the guy
and left him
a voice. Hey, I told you he stole money from me.
Yeah.
And you tell me you called. He's like, yeah. And I was like, and I said to him, because I had to drive all the way out to Flint to go file the police report because it happened in Flint. You know, I couldn't file in Detroit because apparently the departments can't send an email to each other. So I had to go file in Flint. And when I did that, I looked up his address, and he was only like a literal 10-minute drive from that police department.
Right.
So I rolled by his house. You know what I'm saying? I rolled by his house, and I was like, "Come outside, pussy." You know, I ain't gonna say this. Ain't nothing crazy. Ain't nothing really happy. You know what I'm saying? But I might have got a little rowdy. You know what I'm saying? I got a little mad. But anyway, he ain't come outside. But anyway, so what you call it? I told the detective down the phone. I was just holding he's only 10 minutes from your precinct. You see, they're waiting for. So he went on he went to go drive. He was like, all right, I'll go down there. He went to go down there, right? Tell me why the guy is called.
You fucking around, bro.
No, I'm telling you the truth. First of all, the idea that you could file a police report saying you stole some money, and the detective is going to see that and go, all right, let me call him, leave him a voicemail, see if he calls. Like, what guy is going to call you back? First of all, that's crazy.
I'm going to see if he answers his phone real quick.
His address is on the file for the thing because I have his address, and you don't go to the house, you call him.
Hello, are you there?
Like, that's
a nice voicemail
that's
you have
crazy.
there. I'm going to leave.
And you know what happened? So the guy that owed me the money now is calling me.
Yeah.
And I hear the officer in the back, and he's telling me, all right, I'll pay you the money, or I'll do this, that. He's telling me as if he's leaving me a voice. And I hear the officer in the background. Yeah. And he's like, all right. So and then the officer calls me like, well, he says he'll pay your money. He pay you the money back. You know what I mean? I'm like, and you believe him? Are you going to be here to see the money get handed over? Are you going to see this doing this? You know what I mean? He's like, well, I'm going to go ahead and close the case. You know what I mean? You got to take this up with civil court. You know what I mean? We can't arrest him for just $750. It's not enough to arrest him. You know what I mean? So
got to be on 10 racks.
So you telling me I gotta file a lawsuit, and now someone got to come serve him, and now he got to come show up to court on some lawsuit. Do you think any of this is ever gonna happen, dog?
This is Michigan.
You know what I mean?
Run away.
Exactly, dog. Dog. So I tried to go through the legal. Let me tell you something, legal system. You did not encourage me that the next time someone should take $750 from me, that I should go file a police report for y'all niggas to leave a voicemail, to go yeah. All I did was make a paper trail of the fact that I got a beef with this nigga. That's all I did, was making sure that I couldn't do nothing to this nigga for real, because now there's a paper trail of him doing something. Now if I go mess with him, I'm gonna be perpetrator number one. You know what I mean?
Ain't that a bitch? He get to steal money from me.
Exactly.
He get to get all sleep clean.
Exactly. As opposed to if I never filed no police report, never told y'all nothing.
And I went to go.
And I went to go, and not now, you know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Like, what do y'all encourage me to do for real? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Want me to stand up for my rights?
Yeah.
That was my right.
You know what I'm saying? I try to do it the right way. I try to be good. I try to do it the right way.
He sent him to voicemail.
You sent him a voicemail, nigga?
What the fuck?
And then I looked up the average, did you know, I think they said the average, like, salary of a detective in there. They said it was like 17 an hour, 18 an hour.
Shut the
or 20 an hour. Something.
Hell no.
Something. And I'm like, dog, at the end of the day, if I'm only getting paid 19 and 17 and 18 an hour to go into some Flint random guy's house
and get
for $750 over some black kid, some young black guy.
That's not even from here.
That's not even from here. I'm about to go die for his $800. I'm going to call and leave a voicemail. That's what I'm going to do.
Call leave voicemail real quick. I ain't about to pull down no goddamn Flint. They ain't got no water for me.
I ain't died today.
Goddamn.
When I'm dying this shit, they can't even throw a clean glass of water on my
They
face.
throw some
They can't
swamp water on your ass.
Yeah, they gonna throw some lead water in my gunshot wound when I'm bleeding on the ground.
That shit gonna corrode. That shit hit your skin.
I ain't about to get in the shootout in Flint over $800. Fuck that.
Put some corroded water in your boots.
So on one hand, I couldn't be that mad at him, but on the other hand, it's like, come on, man.
Where the justice
It's
at, Ronnie?
crazy.
Damn.
So don't do it, man. That was I gave him $750, and for I had the title for the car. That's why I had a title for the car, and I took a picture of his driver's license.
Right.
And he said, "Look, the car is really like $800 or like $1,000. No, yeah, it's like $1,400, $1,200, whatever. The car needs some repair on it, though. He told me he needs a repair, so I can't drive it home today.
Right.
He's like, give me a little money. I'll use it to repair the car. Come back in a couple of days. The car will be repaired. You can pay me the other half, and you get the car, be repaired good, and drive off into the sunset."
He left that bitch sitting on the street.
The car was the other day, and then he gave me the title to the car, and I gave him the money, and I was like, all right, I'll get back in a couple of days. And then the car never got fixed. All right, I was calling for updates on the mechanic. This shit never happened. I was never going to get the car. Was never going to be drivable. I was never going to pay him the other half.
Man,
none of that actually ever happened. All that happened was $750 left my goddamn hand. That's what happened. And I ain't got nothing but a picture. I still got a picture of his ID to this day. To this day, I still got the picture in my phone of this nigga's ID with his name
that man
on
was
it.
thirsty, bro. His brain was going crazy. He was thirsty. That water down there and fucked him up, man. No,
and you know what's fucked up too? When I went to go originally see the car, it was a white woman selling a car. It was a white woman selling a car, and the white woman was with the black guy. But it was really the black guy doing the thing. So it was a white.
That was a dead giveaway right there.
Yeah.
That was a dead giveaway right there.
I should have known. So this white girl over there hustling with this black nigga over there.
What y'all going to do with this $750?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out of Flint.
Yeah.
Hell no.
I tell you one thing: the odds of me ever going to Flint ever again to buy a goddamn thing is like. I don't give a fuck what the deal is, what they got at Facebook Marketplace. I ain't never going to Facebook Marketplace to go buy a goddamn thing out of Flint ever again. You shouldn't either.
I think I've been to Flint 2 times. That's it.
Ain't nothing good over there. You know, I went to downtown Flint, and then what was that? And you know there wasn't a building taller than this. Is a building about this big. They're not even this big. This would be a big building in downtown Flint. You know what I mean? There ain't nothing going on down there. I heard that used to be the capital of the motherfucking state.
What the fuck?
Flint at one point.
That's crazy.
But
and what the shit?
No.
Wow.
Flint ain't it. You know, shout out to Detroit. At least it looked like, even when I first got to Detroit, Detroit's architecture and city looked like a city that used to be the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Sure, it was abandoned. Sure, some things was a little, but you could see that the city used to be that shit. It still had buildings.
Come on now.
It still had the architecture. It still had. When I drove by Flint, it didn't look like that city was ever that shit. It didn't look like it had no skyline. There was no. Like, even when you go to Corktown and go to different parts of Detroit, like, it looks nice. It looks like you can see.
Yeah, it look decent.
Yeah, you could see that Detroit was a city that had some respect for it. You could see, you could believe that it maybe was one point the richest city in America.
Come on now.
You could
Stand
believe
up,
that.
Detroit.
especially going through Boston, Edison, and certain other parts with those mansions and shit right there next to the downtown. Like that shit crazy. You know what I mean? But yeah, the next story we put here, it's 180-day playbook. But before I get into that, I want to talk about the disrupting of the power balance between the things. Now, they were talking about how whenever the president gets into power and he's trying to enact his agenda, he always has mad shit in his way. He got to deal with the agencies of the deep state, you know what I mean, what they want, you know what I mean, the contractors, he said he got to deal with the Congress and the House and the this and the that, you know what I mean. It's like he could barely get anything fucking done, you know what I mean. And he says he feels like all of these things are like stopping the country from making real progress. You know what I mean? So they're like trying to give the president a little more power to actually change shit. You know what I mean? And what they're worried about, the way the Democrats are spinning this is tyranny. He's gonna be a dictator. You know what I mean? He's gonna have too much power. You know, but it's not like they're not ending term limits, so he's still gonna have to get elected. You know what I mean? They're not stopping the media or freedom of speech, so the people are gonna be allowed to talk about the candidate. He's still gonna have to get elected, so there's free public discourse. Still getting elected, like there's still like democracy is still functioning. They're trying to make it seem like they're not. They dismantled the Department of Education, not the Department of Elections. You know what I mean? They're not. You know what I mean? Now, if they dismantle the Department of Elections, now it's like, all right, dog.
What the fuck?
That's kind of the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, now if they want to get rid of the Electoral College, sure. You know what I mean? Because that's just delegates, and it should go to the popular vote. Like, we've been said that should be the case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
the popular votes win.
Popular vote win.
No, for real.
What's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, we want him to win, then he wins. How about that? You know what I'm saying? So the disrupting of the power balance is like, granted, I don't want the president to be able to do everything he wants automatically, you know what I mean? But I do want it to be possible for change, though. I want change to be more possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a guy does get into that spot, I want him to be able to do what's necessary, not get in there with 10 things he wants to do and only be able to do like 2 of them. Or 3 of them. You know what I mean?
Do everything on his bucket.
Like I want him to be able to list, you got 4 years. I want you to really be able to get through a good 7, 8. Get through a good 7, 8 of what you wanted to do out of that 10 things. You know what I mean? Not 2 things, 1 thing. Like Obama, that's one thing. Like when Obama had first got in there, apparently Democrats controlled the House, the Senate. Like even I think the Supreme Court, they controlled everything at one point. And that's when he got through Obamacare. But they said that he could have gotten like universal health care for like everybody in America. Just because of how the Democrats controlled everything at that one time. But then the midterm happened and the Republicans rebounded and won some shit. And then Obama never had that clear power of all the different branches of government being ran by the Democrats for the most part. So he could never enact it again the second time. But he had that one opportunity, you know what I mean? But the fact that the president needs so many people to get on board for him to do something that like all of Americans would want, some you need health care. Like to pursue happiness, how you can pursue happiness if you're not healthy.
Man, come on now.
But let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you think is black people's biggest problem?
I think black people's biggest problem is, I say, judging another person or hating on what another person got. Like if you ain't got it, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's what it is, jealousy or some shit like that.
Jealousy?
Yeah, because that shit lead you to do different shit.
It do.
You feel me? You ain't got it, I gotta eat. You hear me?
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Jealous. I can agree with that. I don't know if it's hurting black, but I see how that could lead to certain nigga moments and doing shit that crabs in the barrel mentality.
Make you crash out.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I think as a guy that's trying to be a great man, I'm a decent man now. I'm trying to grow up trying to still grow and grow up to be a better man. The 3 things that I most watch out for that I feel like are gonna tear me down.
Yeah.
It's something that's teared all previous trying to be great men down.
Yeah.
Women, that's number one.
Yeah.
So if you could find a good one to stand by your side like how you have, it's the best for your success to not chase other women.
Man, I'm telling you.
It'll save you money. It'll save you time. It'll save you guilt on your conscience.
And it'll save your life.
And it could save your life. Because these are the same women that they could send after you to like set you up to try to do something to you. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So staying faithful to your woman can save your life and extend your life.
Man, for real.
Have her cooking better meals for you because she feels the love. You know what I mean? So you get more nourishment. You know what I mean? So it'd be literally better for you. So women is one thing that take between you with scandals or crazy divorce, getting half your shit taken away. Like women have been the downfall or cutting in half of many great men. So women is important. You know what I mean? The other thing I watch out for is jealous men, as you were getting at. You know what I mean? Because a jealous man might try to rob you or kill you.
Set you up.
You know what I mean? And you didn't necessarily do anything to that man in particular.
He's just jealous. And jealousy will eat your ass up.
He's just jealous. That's all it is. You didn't do. It's not even your fault, really.
Hell no.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't even know why you. Probably don't even know he bad. You feel me?
Exactly. You're like, damn.
I just lost my life.
Meanwhile, you creating a whole origin villain story. You didn't even realize that. Like, meanwhile, he said me in the shadow. He didn't acknowledge me, and that's when I knew he had to die. Like, I was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, dog.
Simmer down.
Like, why is you? He didn't like my profile. He didn't like my picture. I knew he was a hater. He's the enemy. You know, like you found like whatever, dog. You found the littlest reason why I'm the biggest motherfucker you hate right now.
Man,
that's crazy.
that is nuts.
That's crazy how you really wanted to hate me and you found the reason why.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
sound crazy coming out of a person's mouth for real. I hate him because he wears shoes like that.
yeah. He thinks he's better than me. You know what I mean? He didn't do nothing but try to better him. So he told you he wasn't shit, but he gonna keep trying. You still think he better than you. He ain't do nothing but he ain't do nothing. He ain't special.
He's just
That's
working
what
hard.
all he doing.
Goddamn it.
He ain't had no extra help. He ain't nobody throwing him some mad money. Like, he just bootstraps. There's a lot of bootstraps and busting my ass in my back and limping along the way. You know what I mean? That's all it is. You know what I mean? But nothing to be jealous of. Are you jealous of my schedule?
You hear me?
Are you jealous of my sleep deprivation? All right. Are you jealous of my feet hurting, my body? You make sure you're jealous of all of it.
Goddamn it.
You know what I'm saying?
The whole package.
Yeah.
Goddamn it.
All the research and me racking my brain and feeling like a dumbass because I'm buying equipment that I don't know fully how to use, but I just gotta learn how to use it all. Like there's features in here that I don't know how to use. I don't know how to use everything in this shit.
You think we gonna do it?
But I'm gonna learn it anyway. I'm not gonna not buy it because I don't know how to use it all. I'm about to buy a camera that I think I know. You think I know how to use everything in that camera? Like, no.
You gotta have it.
But I gotta learn it somehow. Who else gonna give me the camera to learn?
If he don't do it, who gonna do it?
I gotta learn it. I gotta try. Don't be afraid to fail, dog. That's my big thing. I'm not afraid to fail. I'm not afraid to buy it and not know it and slowly have to look. I'll fail. Yeah, I'll fuck up an episode. I'll fuck up with it. But because I fucked up, I'll learn something. I improve. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to fuck up, man. Just don't.
You gotta fail to learn, man.
You gotta fail to learn. You know what I mean?
Real, man.
So, but yeah, but black people, yeah. So jealous men. I just wanted to say the three. So women, jealous men, and the third one is yourself.
Yeah.
You and your vices, whether you drink too much or you might smoke too much or gamble too much, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or spend too much money on flat feeding your ego on wanting to be so flashy, you know what I mean? Like you yourself taking yourself out the game.
Right, yeah.
By because that's why they said that's why even though my build is slower than I want, I think it's also building me to be able to be more longevity, you know what I'm saying? Because if you get it before you get the discipline needed to keep it, then all money gives you is the greater ability to destroy yourself. You know what I mean? Now you couldn't go party all the time.
Right.
Now you don't. Now you don't need to wake up every day to go to work. So now you don't have the same reasons to say no.
Right. There it is.
See, being poor kept you a little more disciplined because you had to show up to work. You had to. Now, if you get enough money to relieve you from that, now it's like the only thing keeping you disciplined is your
Yourself.
ability to stay on the thing that got you here. Stay on keep on task. Stay on because now it's not you got to wake up to go to work. Now you got to wake up to go work for you. But how many days are you going to take off now that you're making money? How you going to so are you going to take days and now go go spend money on the whores, go this and that? So so it's you taking you stuff out to get the game. So these things I look about, like, that's why I know I got to be a better version of me. Because more and more women are going to come at me, more and more things are going to come at me. And if I'm not able to, if a really bad bitch trying to get up all next to you is like you not able to resist that.
But yeah, you can. Is she gonna love you in the morning? You got to be able to stand in that mirror and face that man in the mirror, just like my partner saying right now. You feel me? Like I said, bro, I stand on 10 toes. I don't give a fuck with the bitch thick. She look like, goddamn. I ain't go for because the woman I'm with, you feel me? She was there when I ain't had nothing. You hear me? I ain't had nothing. Ain't no woman in this world or in this generation gonna do that for you. No, for real.
I'm telling you.
You go find that good one. Goddamn.
I'm telling you.
Keep a hold on.
I'm telling you. There's a reason why I envy stuff like that. You know what I mean? A woman that's still going to pour in you, be like, baby, I'm here with you. I believe in you.
No, for real.
I know you're a good man. You're going to make it out.
No, for real.
You're going to figure it out. You know what I mean? That's something that a man, that makes a guy like, it's like, because it's like, I'm not trying to convince everybody. You know what I mean? But like your tribe, your women, your child, your people, you want them to believe in you. You know what I mean? Because, like, that's who you're fighting for.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but when they do believe in you, if you are of the right mindset, because this is what happened to me a little bit right now, a little bit. It's like, remember when I first started off, I wanted people to believe in me.
Right.
Believe in me. Come on, I'm going to. All right, fine. No one's going to. I believe in myself. I keep going. But here's what happens now.
Yeah.
Now when people do believe in you, a little bit like, oh, he might make it. He be like, now you want to make, now you feel, now you want to make sure that their belief isn't misplaced.
Right.
Now they do think you're going to, now you got faces looking at you, oh, my daddy's going to make it, or he's going to make it, going to do it, he's going to do it, he keep pushing. He's never like, well, now you don't want to let him down. That's even more pressure. You didn't realize the pressure you was asking for.
No, for real.
Now, it was easy because you could have quit when no one believed in you. You ain't letting nobody down.
Yeah.
Anyone believe in you anyway. You could stop. No one knew you. No one cares. But now he believe in you. Now he rooting for you. Yeah. Now you gonna quit. Damn, dog. You can't come to the cookout now, dog. You gonna be like, we gonna talk shit forever. Remember when you had the podcast? Yeah, you had it running. Remember what happened? Why you stop? Remember when you CharlieGtv? Remember you was pushing? Dog, you was doing your thing back then. What happened, dog?
Shit.
Oh man, well you ain't drop an episode in like 6 months, dog.
Fuck.
Like damn, dog, you was doing good too. Man, I was rooting for you, dog. Damn, man, look at I'm like, I can't. That I'd rather kill myself. I'd rather work till I drop dead than to have to be that guy. To rather have to hear somebody saying that shit to me. Fuck out of here.
Especially in front of people.
Exactly.
Like,
I couldn't. I
you don't do me like that in front of my company.
I couldn't live. But I'd be the same thing saying to me. I couldn't imagine that shit. That shit would tear me up. The thought of that, I'd be like, nah, I can't. Nah.
You know what? That's fucked up because you just said that. No, for real.
I gotta keep budgeting before that because I ain't about to have niggas tearing me up like that. You know what I mean? That shit crazy. You know what I mean? So one of the things that I wanted to talk about is the individual versus society. Like how I got at with Game of Thrones a little bit. You know what I mean? Like the duty that we put in place on people. Like we live in a standardless society. My little sister was complaining about it. You know what I mean? And even because I used to talk to her about it, but then when she got a little older and she's seeing it now in her generation,
right? She's
like, they're all just doing whatever they feel like doing. Because there's no standards on what they should do.
No, for real.
You know, there's no slut shaming anymore. So it's just if you want to do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? There's no standard on you to be a strong man or a virtuous man or a family man or a military man. There's no. You could be. You don't even gotta be a man. You could be whatever you want to be. You could be in touch with your feelings, really emotional. You could be. There's no structure for what you're supposed to be. All the structure for what you should be tough. You should be provider, protector. You know what I mean? A pillar of the community.
Yeah.
All of that structure and idea. We are not giving that to you anymore. You could be whatever you feel like. Whatever you
could be a dog.
Yeah. But that's not like. I remember this guy. He was asking his dad when he had kids, what do kids need? He said kids need love and structure.
I'm telling you.
Love and structure.
I'm telling you.
That's what he said. Love and structure. Love and structure. You know what I mean? Like, give them some space, but give them structure.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? They got to learn to earn things and learn to push themselves.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And not just. I don't know, man. But there's just no standards on anyone. Like now, you could be fat. You can't talk about it. That's fat shaming.
Yeah.
There's no standards on anything. Like it's just you could just do whatever you want to do, and no one should be able to say anything to you because that's how you feel. You know what I mean? Like it's just crazy to me. You know what I mean? And I don't know. How do you feel about it, man?
I feel it's like you born as one person. You understand me? Like you born as one person, and everything starting on, like you said, structure. I never seen nothing like, I came out a guy, but now I want to be a girl. Like
I don't know, man. The thing, I don't know.
I don't go against it, but you know what I'm saying. It's like it's just it bamboozles my brain. You feel me? Because it's like, how can you tell me a kid come up to that's 8 or 12, I don't care, 8 through 12, or whatever, how old the kid is. Oh, I feel like I'm a woman, but you're a boy, or I want to date, whatever the kid's saying, some weird, like, how? How did you fix your brain and say this is what you like?
But it bugs me out, especially because it's growing the amount of kids it's happening to. You know what I mean? But my thing, like I said, my problem is that I don't want you to dissolve yourself of your responsibility. He's still a man, right?
No, for real.
Like if I have 4 sons, right, and for some reason one of them wants to be gay, you know what I mean? I'm like, all right, but listen, if shots ring off, all right, you're not to go running with the women and children, okay? You're still a man, and I need you to stand there and defend yourself and your family, and still be. Don't, because what I'm against more is weak men than gay men.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I had heard this story, which is crazy, bro. Blew my mind, bro. And shout out to Zack Snyder, because he made the movie, and he knew this but kept it out the movie. So Zack Snyder made the movie 300. And to do that, he researched a lot about the Spartans, 300.
Right, yeah.
And the Spartans is known to be one of the greatest warrior forces that the world has ever dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Do you know that the Spartans dealt with a lot of gay sex?
God damn.
One of the Spartans' philosophies in fighting is that you'll fight hard for your brother next to you, right?
But would you fight harder for your love?
But you'd fight harder if it was your wife standing next to you. So their idea, when they gave a young boy to be trained by an older Spartan, you know what I mean, to be trained up how to fight, that was also like his lover or something like that. You know what I mean? So he was like, so when he's fighting next to these guys, you fight, because he told this story one time of like this old story in text where it's like there was this old Spartan king who had betrayed Sparta, and he was working with the Persians as like an advisor, right? And their Persians sent a scout the day before battle, and the scout came back and was like, oh, we're going to kill the Spartans tomorrow. They're over there having sex with each other. They soft, you know what I mean? And this old Spartan king was like, nah, we going to die tomorrow. The Spartans, they're saying goodbye to each other. The old Spartan king was like, they're saying goodbye. They're preparing. He was like, I was like, listen, I don't understand what's going on, but my whole point is this. Like, you can be a gay man and be a strong man and still be a man that's willing to stand up for his people and stuff like that, and still defend it. Really, you just leaving extra women for me. That's fine. I'm not mad at that. You know what I mean? You still a stand up guy. You still, protect.
Don't mess with the women.
You just don't mess with the women.
That is.
But other than that, you a solid dude. You know what I mean? Like, I could deal with that. You know what I mean? But as opposed to you being like, I don't want to have to defend anything. I don't want to have to fight anybody.
Right,
I just want to be a little like now my village has lost a warrior. You know what I mean? And it's now less safe than it would be if you
was alone with
if
the
you
crew.
was exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now I got one more guy with a woman. Okay, that's one guy. All right, we'll let him go. Then another guy goes, well, I want to be gay too. And, all right, that's another guy. And like, all right, listen. We're losing soldiers. Whoa, listen. I'm not against you. You could be gay, bro. Just like do push-ups too.
Yeah.
Like, are you like just can you do both? No, that's what I'm saying.
You're killing shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. You know what I mean? Like I'm saying, if you're gonna be gay, can you be gay like the Spartans? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God! Can you be gay like the Spartans? God, pause.
You know what I'm saying? If gays gotta exist, I would like them to be Spartan type guys. You know what I mean? Just like still like be badass motherfuckers, be strong, be helping to protect and the people around. Because I remember this. I told this story, man, and it affected me because I was like, "That's bullshit." Because like, look, I was in high school, right?
Yeah.
There's this gay dude named Kevin in high school.
Oh shit!
Now he would wear like little wigs and shit, and he was like a kind of a skinny kid, but he was a little taller than me, and we're still in high school. So I knew that he had a certain amount of athletic ability just being a boy in high school, right? So it was just a regular day. We playing basketball, whatever. Me and my homie playing basketball. Kevin's like further, like 30 feet over there in the gym or whatever. Something happens and the ball bounces towards Kevin. Now, Kevin could have just picked the ball up and threw it back at us. You know what I'm saying? We would just grab it, thanks, Kevin, and continue playing basketball.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have even probably been this. But Kevin took the ball and did a throw like this. It was like he did the most girly throw to the point where the ball only went like 10, 15 feet and then had to bounce, roll, and I had to go walk up to go get the ball.
What the?
And I was just saying in my head, I was like, yo, you ain't have to throw the ball like that, dog. I understand you gay, but you ain't have to.
You didn't have to put the whole act.
You ain't have to be gay to throwing the ball gay. Like that's just rude. Like that's just rude. Like it's just like being your duty when you're in the gym to your fellow young kid in the gym. You throw the ball, help him have it good. Like what's the like that's just a decent human being. Like just throw the ball so they can like just come on. That's,
roll it back
like
or something.
But you're so focused on being gay that you can't even throw the ball. You gotta. Like I was just like dog. Like it just infuriated me, bro. Because I was just like, I'm already like, nah, I'm not even bothering you. Like I'm not even mad at you. But you can't be nice to me though. You can't just throw the ball back to me.
You're probably waiting to get hit with that ball.
That's you being nice to me though. You be like, I'm not bothering you. I'll say what's up. I'm not tease you. I'm not bothering nothing.
Yeah.
But now you want to not be able to throw the ball back regular, dog. Like you can't just throw the ball back to me. Like
just roll it.
Like, come on, you couldn't just like. I'd rather you both. You got to do some little like. It was such a dramatically girl. Like even a girl wouldn't throw the ball back that. Like you know how they be always extra.
They probably roll that.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like
real.
even a girl just like, oh yeah, just throw it back. Like even a girl could have did. That's what I'm saying. Even a girl, I feel like would have did a better job throwing the ball back. You was just being extra.
You had to put that
you know
whole
what
act
I mean?
on.
Yeah,
he had to fill his shoes. You hear me?
And to me, it's like you put being gay over just being a decent human being.
Damn.
You know what I mean? In that moment, in my opinion. Wow. You know what I mean? And I get to, and your justification for that is like you just, like that's crazy. You know what I mean? That's like that story I've seen in Seattle or something like, during a gay pride parade when the guy's like naked, you know what I mean? There's like a kid around or something like that.
What the hell?
And the father's like, yo, could we just not, could you like tell him to go somewhere or something like that?
Yeah, for real. Put that shit away.
And the cop was like, as long as he's not masturbating or something like that, it's legal. You know what I mean? He could be in a, and I'm like, I understand it's a gay pride. I understand that, and I'm not against the gays, but like,
that's too much.
I don't want your want to be gay and have pride to supersede our want to keep penises from the vision of kids. You know what I'm saying?
You hear
like,
me?
you know what I'm saying? Like
damn.
What? Like why? Like why? Come on, this decency. That's like him not throwing the ball back. Like no, throw the ball back and be nice. And no, regardless of your pride, let's not put the penis in front of the kids. There's no reason to like just stop it. Just stop it. Like, what are we doing with society? Well, we can't offend who we got to just allow this obviously bad thing to happen.
Kid,
you know, like you want to offend the guy to tell him, like, no, just put on some underwear. This kid's, you want to, like, come on, can you just have some decency?
Man.
So now it's offending to just cover up. Tarzan had a loincloth. Nigga, can we get a loin? Can we get something?
He was in the jungle.
He was in the jungle and he had a loincloth, bro. Like, come on. You know what I mean? You got to be fishnet and stocking, just free willy doing cartwheels in the middle of the, like, come on, that's the thing. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Between, like, you allowing you to be gay and just be a standard man in society, and you saying, now I got to put on fishnets and cartwheel in the middle of the street, like wearing panties. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm saying.
That don't make, that's like.
That take it too far.
Yeah,
that's taking too far.
You already put it in the damn movies.
Yeah, we don't need a whole program where drag queens want to go read books to kids. Like,
hell no, we don't need because the kids they still looking
like what the fuck?
What the fuck is
what is going on here?
You look like my uncle. What the fuck?
Yeah, you look like both my uncle and my auntie.
At the same damn time.
Yeah.
It's like y'all can do that shit. That's cool, but damn, just keep it away from the kids, man. Because grown-ups understand. Okay, this person is a little, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a kid, they gonna be like
impressionable minds. Like, why you doing
kids' brains
that?
are sponges, bro. They just develop. They take it in. They like, what the fuck is?
And that's another part of the thing. The Project
Is that
2025.
okay?
Yeah, they're trying to remove all the LGBT.
Yeah, they getting rid of that
language from the schools and stuff, and then from the legislation and stuff like that too. I don't know if they're trying to like straight outlaw it. I don't think they are, but they're trying to like just not publicize it. You know what I mean? Which is why
that's cool though.
Which is why that's what I was trying to get through to my homie. I was like, you can allow a lifestyle to exist without advertising or encouraging it.
Putting it all out there and
exactly.
That's cool. I'm saying, like, even if you want to take your photos and etc., you know what I'm saying? You gotta be out to the world being showing like God, yeah.
It's like how we allow you to drink liquor,
right?
But we're not encouraging you to be an alcoholic. We're not necessarily say drink responsibly, do responsibly. You know what I'm saying? We're not like, you know, telling everyone to go get drunk as much as possible.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we allow the lifestyle to exist without encouraging it.
Right.
You know, we allow you to buy cigarettes and smoke.
Right.
You know what I mean? We would rather you didn't, but we allow that lifestyle to exist without, you know what I mean? So we having more men decide to be like frilly or whatever as opposed to holding it down.
Right.
It's not better for society. It's not better for society overall.
Hell no.
Oh no. All right, look. Last question I have for you.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Your kid is 20 years old.
Okay.
All right. World War III busted out. You know what I mean? There was a big bomb explosion in your apartment. All right. You bleeding out. All right. You got like half a building on your lower body. It's crazy. All right. You're looking at your son though. Your son's perfectly fine. All right. You got about 2 minutes to talk to him about the World War III Civil War he's about to run into. All right. What are you going to tell your son as to what message you got for him?
I say, stick with your family.
Stick with your family. Nah, I'm joking. Not good.
Stick with your family. Make sure you lead them to the right way. You feel me? And make sure you take care of them. You feel me? I'm sorry this happening, but be there for your mama and your sister. You feel me?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Exactly. That's all you got. That's all because like when it comes down to when shit's hitting the fan, you know what I mean? And you the man that's holding it down.
Yeah.
And you feel like you falling down, you looking at the next strongest man in your family to be able to hold it down. You're like, yo, who else is going? I'm falling down. Who else going to hit? And if you look into the guy, he's like has nail polish on. He's like, oh shit. Damn. It's like,
oh shit, I can grab your hand, Dad. You're dying.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, nah, get me out of here. Save me. Wait.
Rip your shit all open.
Hold on. I gotta get out of it. No. I feel like I'm in that generation like I'll be like,
you looking at me like, oh shit.
I'll be telling him like, listen, son, you got to get me out of here, because you, my brother. I'll be like, no, Lord, please. They ain't gonna make it, Lord, nah. You know what I mean? I mean, like,
Crazy as hell.
I'm just saying, dog. I'm just thinking, man.
I ain't
like,
picking your ass up.
I mean, like, look, you got to say, yeah, y'all ain't got what it takes, Lord, dang, y'all got to take me out. I'm just so bad, man. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, this is crazy to think of, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. Hopefully we all make it out. Hopefully we don't got to deal with fucking World War III, no Civil War, none of that shit. You know, I don't want none of that shit to happen. You know what I mean? What I want is for us to make it through, man. Project 2025 is gonna get another 2 episodes because I got another 2 people I want to talk about. I'm gonna break it down even further in the future. You got clips coming, you know what I'm saying? But what I want from the other side is, don't try to leave me with fear, because I don't like that. Yeah. Don't try to say we can't let him win because of fear. Project 2025, fear. What's your vision?
No, for real.
What's your plan? What's your 2025? What's your vision? Stop just trying to lead me with fear. Just make me afraid of everything. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you come with a vision, a plan? I would like that way more. You know what I mean? Than just like trying to make me be scared. But yo, thank you for coming out, bro.
You already know, man.
Thank you for coming out, man.
Anytime, bro.
You know, we both got to work tomorrow. My homie came out here, man. I very much appreciate you every time you come out here, bro. You know what I mean? And listen, I haven't figured out who I'm gonna pair my guy up with, but I want to have him back here with a 3-person pod next time in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I don't know if you want to bring somebody, or maybe if I'll find maybe like maybe I'll do Eddie or something like that.
Okay.
I'll get somebody. I haven't decided yet. I want to be. I want it to be somebody else. I want it to be somebody cool.
You gotta tap me in. Shit, let me know.
Yeah, you never know, man. Never know. You know what I mean? But yeah,
I'll pop up at CharlieGtv.
You already know. You never know. I might be at one of your parties you have. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll set up a little table in the corner. You know what I mean?
Get busy. You feel me?
You know what I mean?
It's gonna be crazy.
So that I'm gonna have like 1 or 2 mics. Let people come through. You know what I mean?
There, hell yeah.
You already know, guys. You know what I mean? Y'all stay tuned. All right. Let me make sure. Listen. There's a lot of places your ears could be. I'm honored they chose to be with me. When in doubt, use calm honesty to express your vision. And most of all, thanks for listening.